Ready to cook for the people.
What's your name, sir?
Thomas Basher.
Sure. Boy, yeah, Assistant Public Defender. May I have a brief moment, Your Honor? Let me.
I think we're trying to enter a plea.
Okay. Where's your attorney?
Case. Young Jim.
Oh, want him?
No.
Well, okay. Very brief indulgence, Your Honor. Let me.
Dinner with. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's here. May I just step in the hall very briefly, Your Honor?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
The light.
that light is somebody you're right. We're with my hands.
Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Ben Denowitz for Mr. Vasher, who is standing to my right.
Your name, sir? Thomas Basher. Have you actually formed an independent contest to an added count larceny less than $200 that run a successful plea to that charge. Counts 1 and 2 would dismiss. Defendant agreed full restitution on all counts. That supports full understanding of the agreement.
Yes, that is. It's in the.
Is that correct?
That's
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Right here. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do. Thomas Basher. Basher, it's this court to understand you're going to plead no contest to the charge of larceny less than $200. That's punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that? Yes, Your Honor. All right. Do you understand what a no contest plea is? Yes, Your Honor. Two things about it, I have to make sure that you understand. The first thing is, you know what you're going to have to do. And first thing about a no contest plea is it means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You're going to have to do something about that. You're going to have to put something over it because it's coming right in at me. I don't care.
Doors or the windows. It's the windows.
I don't care that it can't come in. The second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court's going to treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that? Yes. All right.
All right, this is the case of the state of Ohio versus Antonio Villatoro. Case number 25 CR 43063. Madam Interpreter, if you could please identify yourself for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Roxana Hazlett, Supreme Court of Ohio, certified and judge.
Mr. Villatoro is present, represented by his attorneys, and we have Mr. Hardman from the prosecutor's office. We are here today for a sentencing. Mr. Bogan, what's our status?
Judge, our client has indicated that he wishes to withdraw his guilty plea.
Is that what we want to do, Mr. Villatoro?
Yes.
Okay. Court is going to grant leave to withdraw the plea, and we'll get it set for trial. 2 days?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
2 days sound like enough, Mr. Bogan?
Yeah, I mean, your witnesses aren't going to. continue.
I mean, I think we might be done in a day, but it's probably best to have 2 days scheduled
Yeah.
because of the interpreter situation.
Makes sense. All right, we'll get it set for a 2-day trial to the court. Anything else, Mr. Bogan?
Nothing else, Judge.
Mr. Hardman?
No, sir.
All right. Ms. Idle will reach out to you and get dates.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Villatore, anything else you want to tell me today?
No,
Okay, that's all.
eso es todo.
You understand, sir, also that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Garwood in the 15th District Court.
Yes.
All right. Still wish to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Basis for the no contest plea?
Civil liability.
And sir, to that charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
Now, you understand that by pleading no contest, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
Signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
Oh, yeah.
Look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole? Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
and of your own free will.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court has been provided and has reviewed Ann Arbor Police Department report for their case number 2524098. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
None from defense.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Sir, I do have to advise you that if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor,
Counsel, you're aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
none from defense.
And have I complied with the court rule?
People are satisfied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 3. Counts 1 and 2 are dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation.
Your Honor, would the court consider immediate sentencing? He has 89 days, he has actually 125 days credit. He went to treatment, he came back and has 89 on the current.
Restitution.
Restitution would be 500.
Yes, we're agreeable on 500 restitution.
You should have let me know that you wanted that beforehand. I'm not going to immediately sentence him. Is this the only thing he's held on?
No, he's got a DV case, but the bond is only 10,000, 10%, I believe. And he tells me his sister was going to pay that if he was going to get out on this case. So
I'll give him a PR. I don't have, if that's the number of days, I don't have a problem with that, but I'm not going to sentence him.
okay, thank you, Judge.
Can you think it's bad? June 23rd, 2026. 9/8 before Judge Garwood. Bond in this case is to a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. Thank you.
You're going to get out, you're going to have to show up.
Just he in custody.
Robin wrong.
Court calls case Bill versus Terry Williams.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. On behalf of Mr. Attorney Nicholas Northby, Your Honor, unfortunately, I have not been able to make contact with Mr. Williams. I haven't seen him here today, not in the hallway, not in the courtroom. For him not being here. I've been texting and calling.
And Your Honor, for the court's consideration, the people are not here. Frankly, I don't think I will be able to proceed at a future date. We've not had contact with the victim.
Well, he needs to get here, otherwise we're going to get a warrant for a dismissal.
Your Honor, I can keep calling.
Keep going.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Anthony Reeves.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Good morning, Robert G. Cole on behalf of Mr. Reeves, who's in lockup, approaching the podium. Anthony, when you get to the podium, would you state your name for the record?
Anthony Lamar Reeves.
Thank you.
Time of day for a preliminary exam, the submitted defense is ready to proceed.
People are not able to proceed with this.
I'd ask the submitted to be dismissed.
People being unable to proceed. This case is dismissed. That's on the defendant's motion without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Philip DiPatricio.
Morning, Peter was for the people.
Good morning, Judge Lawrence H. Margolis with and on behalf of the defendant, Mr. DiPatricio. Philip, please state your name for the court.
Hi, Philip DiPatricio.
Your Honor, people are not able to proceed this morning on preliminary examination. The victim is apparently out of town for the week. That was communicated in advance to defense counsel, and apparently this morning we are able to stipulate to alternatives.
We're working on a resolution. I'm going to provide
The individual intact.
no
That I'm aware of, Your Honor.
different case.
How much time? Because I'm going to tell you my next date. No. My next date is not until the 16th or the 23rd.
I defer to the people. We'd like to get something to Ms. Razmirsky in her office, prosecutor's office quickly, and if it's agreeable, present something.
Did you say 16th?
16th or the 23rd.
16th.
That's fine. Thank you.
Preliminary examination in person. Earned June 16th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond.
Thanks, Judge.
Oops.
I said this one. Oh, well, yes.
Court calls case People versus Enrique Davis.
Your Honor, President Ellis of people.
Roy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Mr. Davis Burgage.
Or Davis, I'm sorry. I always get one name.
Eric Davis.
Thank you.
Your Honor, unfortunately, one of my witnesses is not able to be here today, so I'm not able to proceed.
We'd move for dismissal.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That is without prejudice on the defendant's motion. All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. Good. I don't have to call your name anymore. Court calls case People versus Terry Williams.
Morning again, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. On behalf of Mr. Williams, Attorney Nicholas North, PA 6482. Mr. Williams, can you please state your full name?
There's Terry Williams.
Judge, we apologize for that. The bus routes changed, so he wasn't able to make it here on time. We do apologize for that.
Your Honor, the people are still.
What? The bus route changed.
It's no longer at the Ann Arbor Blake, so I had to find out where they're running the buses at.
Oh, okay. From where you took off from.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
People are still unable to proceed, Your Honor.
People being unable to proceed, you're making a motion to dismiss.
Yes, Your Honor, we ask you for a dismissal.
Case is dismissed on defendant's motion. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, good morning.
Just a dismissal.
So, it was about court calls case People versus Caleb Martin.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond Cook for the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Martin.
Okay, Caleb Martin.
Your Honor, this time the people are unable to proceed.
And the defense would move to dismiss, Your Honor.
People being unable to case the defendant's motion.
Thank you so much, Judge.
You're welcome, sir. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can't do it. Take the credit because I take the blame. Oh, boy. No, yes, really? You two standing over there? Yeah. All right.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay, all right, then you're good. What's the word?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Court calls the case, People versus Jennifer Robinson.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the Solemn Court, David Burgess on behalf of Robinson, who's approaching. Yeah.
Your name?
Jennifer Robinson.
This is a waiver.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And you're waiving your right to have a preliminary examination?
Correct.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Correct.
You understand that by waiving that, you will not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution. People also waive their right.
Yes.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on the single count. Mr. Burgess.
We waive formal reading, stand mute as to the charges here. Charge.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be set
July 28th at 1:30 with Judge Cummings.
July 28, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Coney. And continued. Thank you. You may. Oh, no problem. You guys are gonna have to. That damn sun has me out. What are you, what?
I have nothing.
Lily said her. Lily said.
What are you doing with that?
Lily said you people are delaying me. He's upset. She's angry. Don't let Lily get angry.
This apparently is a short matter. So review this. One of his.
What?
Contest.
Is that bad case?
No, that's separate.
Lily said you have to keep these things apart. Can't be blurred lines. Court does call the case, People versus Danette Claiborne.
Good morning, again, Your Honor. Katie Roseworski for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the Solemn Court, David Burgess on behalf of Claiborne is approaching.
Your name?
Annette Claiborne.
Oh, what are we doing?
Your Honor, court is aware it's time and place set for preliminary examination. The victim not having appeared this morning, people are unable to proceed. And Your Honor, at this time, in light of everything that I am now aware of, I move to dismiss.
No objection.
This case is dismissed by the people.
Thank you.
Nolly Pross.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Oh. Why? Yeah, the Wednesday. All right.
What's it first?
Gotcha. It all started making work. I'm going to do it. I just wanted to say, wow. Court does call the case. So the People versus George White.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and half with, oh my God, it's a rough morning. Different drug. Well, we're good. Thank you, please.
George White. Thank you.
Your Honor, we are set this morning for preliminary examination of court related people are not able to proceed.
Your Honor, we move to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed on defendant's motion. Thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
I could do that all day. Oh, see. This you gotta talk. Chico comes on.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't. You don't know what you're doing. Okay, that's okay. Either. I hate these sector.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's certify.
No, no.
Yes. So good. One of those. I'm through the day.
Actually, that. Except for the motion. Okay. Except for the motion and the dates on. So that kid go. And the kid go. Kennedy
Yeah, I'll get you another. Do you want?
out there. Oh, you should go out there and scare him. I think he'd rather know what to do. Fine. Court has called the cases of the people versus Daryl Coe.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marcia Craig, on behalf of Cope in both matters. Can you please state your name?
Daryl Coe.
Want you to proceed? Yeah, so will be dismissed with all prejudice.
On both cases.
We would ask motion to dismiss, Your Honor, without prejudice in both matters.
So being unable to proceed, these cases are dismissed under defendant's motion. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have an excellent day.
Thank you. So. Have a seat. Luke said he's ready and everything.
That may be true, but I need Miss Yagi for him,
For who?
for Mr. Cook.
What's that on?
It's on this one, which I'm told, I think the defense is requesting the German, but I don't want be to proceed. Anyway, on this.
It's not gonna go well.
Yeah, but I don't have Yagi, so. Yagi's on this
And
one.
then, what's the one Lucas wants me to read?
This one, our last custody.
They have, do they have the paperwork?
He does, but and his clients sign it when he comes out tomorrow.
Jeez. Do it.
Already. I'm gonna go defense attorneys.
You're gonna do what? What the heck's that mean?
Do.
Oh, I get it. So they put you in charge, so now you get to do loops? You gotta go, huh? No, you usually would sit in the same room with me and just bring joy to my heart. But go ahead, take your loop. Court does call the case of the state of Michigan versus Travis May.
What's the people you're on it?
Edward Rodriguez for Travis May.
This one's right here. And your name, sir? My name's Travis May. Court has before the plea form that indicates that the defendant is going to be pleading no contest to the charge retail fraud third and added count 2, the 93-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That is the court's full understanding of the agreement.
He's letting him.
Yes, Your Honor, that's what we have.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, self you got.
Yes, I do.
State your name, please.
Travis Duran May. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead no contest to the charge of retail fraud in the third degree. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court cost. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that? Yes, sir. All right. You understand what a no contest plea is? But things about it, I have to make sure that you understand it. First of all, it means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You understand that? Second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court will treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that? Yes. All right. You also understand, sir, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Perry in the 15th District Court. Understand? All right. Basis for the no contest plea?
Civil liability, Your Honor.
Sir, to the charge of retail fraud third, how do you plead?
No contest.
No contest, I'm sorry.
You understand that by pleading no contest, you'll not have a trial of any kind?
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Correct.
Any questions regarding those rights? No. Look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights in that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
And of your own free will?
Yes.
Court has been provided and has reviewed University of Michigan Department, University of Michigan Police Department for their case number 26-27978. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
Not from the people.
No, Your Honor.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of the offense. Sir, I do have to advise you, in the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
People are satisfied.
Defense is satisfied.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation. Sentencing will be June 16th, 2026, 8:30 before Judge Perry.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I address bond?
Sure.
Dealing with the reduction of the charge to a misdemeanor. Mr. May had a previous order to go to community corrections. He did not take advantage of that. And what he's asking for today is to be re-referred to community corrections so he can attend. He understands the consequences of him not going, and him talked about things that he needs to address prior to a sentencing date. Can be contacting through the individual he contacts through CMH. He's going to attend community corrections. He's going to he's working on getting into Sacred Heart.
Yes.
And he's also working, he has my phone number to be able to contact with me, and he's got to contact probation. So he knows that if he doesn't roll those things, that's going to have a different outcome for purposes of sentencing. He is looking for a probationary term. And so that's what we're asking for today.
Any response from the people?
We'll leave it for the court's discretion, but we could request that you would be interviewed by probation.
What I will do is I will continue his bond at this time. Defendant's previous bond, which was, I believe, a PR with conditions, will be reinstated once he completes probation and Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, off to do your rounds. It's apparently good because First Mirsky's here. So I feel I'm comforted.
Yeah, a lot of sorted. You're not that with those.
Elgin, you're welcome. You're welcome. If Ann didn't like you, I wouldn't have called her. Okay, so why are all these people still?
Sleep moving.
Or what?
Cases. Done custodies.
Okay, they're gone.
Right, good job. Miss Yaki. Siaki. Miss. Oh.
Court calls the case, people versus Corey Falk.
Morning, Your Honor. Reagan Cook for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Laura Yagi, Assistant Public Defender with on behalf of Mr. Folk, who is approaching. Could you say your name for the court?
Corey Falk.
Your Honor, may we approach briefly? I don't,
Yes.
okay. I don't have to, but
misdemeanor, but this case,
Mr. Judith.
Yeah.
They're working on the plea agreement. I have not received the paperwork yet.
who?
I believe it's Miss Joe. Yeah, yes.
You had to say that slow. Okay.
That was on his clue to help you. No, and that was Mr. Lebo. On the other side of that one. Awesome, Silver.
Who?
Silver is on the opposite side with Lebo on Ian.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening with that. And then we also have Miss Holidays. But Miss Yaki just walked out.
Yeah, she's had a bad day. Did they, where's Laura? Was she able to figure anything out on that?
I have not received an update. I think they're watching.
So I got a Holloway.
You've got 4. You've got Holloway and
I
Fall.
had 4 before. I got some at 3. I don't think you're counting. Right.
So you've got Holloway and Folk for Miss Yaki. You've got Pyan for Mr. Lebo. And then
That one might be resolved.
No, that one I don't know what's happening on.
Got it.
And then I've got Mr. Dubin.
I think you're making up stuff. And then Mr. Dubin's the one
That has the plea form in progress. Yes, sir.
and Miss Dover's on the other side of that one.
Yes,
So I have 2 with Dover.
yes. 2 reach over.
And then Mr. Cook is on one. And then who's the prosecutor on that
We're
one?
going.
Willingbring and Kennedy. And
Miss Yagi.
okay, so yeah, I think I might have to stand in recess because you can't. I'm ready here to work, but nobody else is. Okay, you're right, Mr. Cook. That was inappropriate.
So maybe.
She's done with her laps?
Yes, and I introduced APA Dover to Judge Rushhour.
Okay,
Cheers.
so now that she's done with her laps, I'm out. Court's gonna stand in recess.
All right.
This is Judge Hudson, so just give me a minute here.
Thank you.
So you're back here he's back here for a review hearing, right, Lisa?
That's correct. It's a prosecutor review.
Says victim advocate spoke to complaining witness on May 22, says no issue with closing case out. Complaining witness says they haven't heard from defendant, and complaining witness name is Loretta Iani. People do not object to closing case out. Do you have any other cases pending? You haven't gotten in any trouble since you were sentenced by Judge Hessen back on May the 27th of 25? And you did all your programs, this says. Case dismissed. You still love how they write these up, though, I gotta tell you. They have no objection. But that's okay. Case dismissed, you're all sent. We'll send the paperwork to you, okay? Have a good day. Good luck to you. All right. Come on up here, ma'am. Are you Miss Asciuto? Asciuto, I'm sorry. Haley Maria Asciuto, 2-6M-690162. Good morning to you. How are you? You're prepared to fight this, huh? Case dismissed. The officer will appear. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
You're all set. I gave you 15 minutes for the record. It was scheduled for 9. It's 9:26. Good luck to you. Please don't do the operating while texting, though, okay? Okay? What's your name, man? Yeah.
Leah Moore?
Leah Moore?
Yes.
Okay, let us see what we can do here, okay? No, just wait right there. You can have a seat. You're fine. You're fine. No, I'm just saying.
It's not till 9:30.
Oh, okay, you can just have a seat. Okay, thanks. What is that scheduled for?
It's still informal at 9:30.
I see. Okay. So I give them 15 minutes, okay? So if they're not here by 1:45, I'll dismiss it.
This one here's Judge Harrison, but they said she wasn't here today, so she's just sick.
Oh, okay. How are you? What's your name? Nice to meet you. Okay, so you're gonna shadow with Judge Heston, right? But she's not here today, so glad to have you. If you want to come back when I take a break, I'll be glad to answer any questions you have, okay? Boy, things are moving slow today, aren't they? What is going on? You see a Koreshi case on there? QUR. Q.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
What's that? What's he here for? What's informal? Okay. Yeah. Ms. Holloway, is she on this? Is Ms. Holloway on this?
Yes. Oh, I do, grab it.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be right with you, Ms. Norris.
Thank you.
Good morning to you. How are you, Ms. Holloway? Your name? All right, Ms. Norris, your name again?
Ashley Norris.
Mr. Smith?
Sean Smith, P number 51431.
Mr. Norris?
Brad.
Listen, I know you guys don't like to, I can't just dismiss this face. So you're gonna move to Nolly Cross, correct? You're gonna fill that out Sadie, can you hand her that? Ms. Norris,
Yes.
you don't want to proceed here?
I am okay with dismissal.
That means you don't want to proceed?
No, Your Honor.
Who called the police?
I went to the station.
Okay, so I'm not going to ask you any more questions. You initiated a complaint.
Yes.
To me, once somebody makes a police report, especially when they initiate the charge, they should go forth with it. I'm not going to make anybody do anything unless they subpoena you when you don't show up. But just recognize that a lot of people did a lot of work on this. Are you with me?
Yes.
So people move to Nolly Cross. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the case. And Lisa, we're going to make sure we take all the bond conditions out, okay? So that included no contact, no firearms, no weapons, not to enter the property address. So we'll take that out and all those bond conditions are lifted. Thank you, Ms. Holloway.
Thank you.
Case dismissed. Good luck. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Just have a question.
Sure.
So I understand that you want people to move to Valley Bus. Would you?
If your witness doesn't show up for trial, that's different.
No,
But-
I understand. I mean, so like right now, would you be okay? Would you be okay if I said no objection to the defense's motion to dismiss?
Not on something like this. Do you understand? You're just telling me she's uncooperative. That's fine. It's your case. It's not mine. And I know they don't like to have anything where they're moving to dismiss anything anywhere. But I'm not going to dismiss it because your victim's being uncooperative and doesn't want to proceed. That's up to you guys to Nolly Pross. Please don't send them in. I mean, I don't know why it's gone this far. You know, like the last guy, Judge Hessen's case, where you're saying no objection to closed case, or I don't know if you did it or Ms. Morrow, that's not appropriate. I mean,
I was just wondering what the court was.
no, I know. I'm not getting on you. I think guys take directions from people that,
You know, with all comfort to the court, this prosecutor is very diligent.
she's a good prosecutor. I'm not complaining about her.
I think justice is.
I'm not complaining about her. She does a good job. But sometimes they take directions from people, and maybe I don't agree with those directions, but that's neither here nor there. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
See you. Thank you.
Jaden Lamont Weber, 26W842606A.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Corey Westmore, appearing on behalf of the Weber. Weber, would you please state your full name for the record?
Jaden Lamar Liberty.
What happened?
Aye.
He didn't show up on the 20th.
I was at work. I just started my new job.
Did you bother calling anybody at the court and saying, hey, I can't make it today? Can you please reschedule, or did you just skip?
Honestly, it flew right past my head. I gave an estimate to myself in my head when the court did. So I was constantly checking. So that.
Just don't let it happen again, okay?
It's okay.
So we're rescheduling this, Lisa. It's a Woodhaven case. So it's in front of Judge Hessen, so this is gonna go on what day? Oh, you might have written it on here. I'm sorry if somebody did. We're gonna reschedule to June 17th at 10. I'm sorry. Reschedule to June 17th at 10. I'll just make a note, defendant appeared today. Okay, so you go down the hall and we cancel the warrant. I'll reinstate the bond. I don't even know if she gave you a bond. Actually, it doesn't look like he was arraigned. Does he stand mute, waive formal reading?
That's correct.
Not guilty plea is entered. I'll indicate that he stands mute. And I will go ahead and give you a $100 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed, okay? So you go down the hall, get your notice. And if you want a court-appointed lawyer going forward, you're gonna have to fill out a petition for one, okay? Where do you work at?
Work at Agent Package.
How much do you make?
He just started 3 weeks ago.
Kids?
No.
Full-time
Married?
student at Wayne State.
Okay, so fill out your petition. You'll probably,
He did fill
okay,
it.
okay, good enough. Thank you very much. Go down and get your notice. Good luck, sir. Wayne State, what are you studying?
Civil engineer.
Good. Good. Don't miss court dates though. All right. Wait here. More. That's the 9:30.
Yeah.
Here in court is direct. You can give me your vehicle while you're texting or. That, I see people all over the road. I mean, it's just, okay. Case dismissed. Have a great day. Thank you. Tillerson. Georgette Elisa Tillerson, 17B1224748.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Corey Westmore, appearing on behalf of Ms. Tillerson. Tillerson, please state your full name for the record.
Georgia, Alyssa,
Now, what would make you come in here 8, 9 years after the fact?
Your Honor, she was living in South Dakota. We just got away from her. She thought she had paid it off, paid the ticket.
Where does she live now?
She's living in Hazel Park.
How long you been living in Hazel Park?
I just moved to Hazel Park in that time.
Where'd you move? Where were you living before that?
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Did she stand me away from a rating?
That's correct, Judge.
Now, you can't do this. You got $150 with you, right?
Yeah.
$150 cash fine. You cannot leave the state without consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in the court as directed. I'm going to ask you to give me your, well, you don't have to do it now, but go down the home. She's going to post your bond and have you provide your current address to them down there. Okay. The case is going to be heard on June the 10th at 9:15, and you will be in front of Judge Simpson. Okay. I believe.
Thank you, Judge. Have a nice morning.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Anything else in that here or not? If not, I'm gonna get off the bench.
Nothing right now, Judge. I have a few in with the prosecutor.
Okay, thanks. Come back here. How are you? Walk right through there. Stay seated, everybody.
Quarterback, second. Just seeing.
Yeah, you can sit right there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, how you doing there, Mr. Keeley?
Morning, Judge. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Sorry. Do we have, how you doing?
Let's go outside, make sure it's coming.
I'll have this on the desk as well. I'm gonna put that.
Okay.
Judge, want to do signing records for Judge Hudson?
Yeah, I'm gonna do them, but I want to get these lawyers out of here first if.
I'll put those.
Okay. Schneider National Carriers to success 118143 B and A. Good morning, Mr. Scaly, your appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Roger Cayley, P. 48811 on behalf of Schneider National Carriers.
So so there's agreed upon fines and costs on count one overweight, $4,000, and then they're going to dismiss
Count two. That's correct.
count two, right?
That's correct, Judge. I have the authority to do that plea. Plead responsible on my client's behalf.
I'll accept the plea, $4,000, and they can pay by June the 26th. Okay? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
good?
perfect. 30 days. June 26th, you said, Judge?
Yes, I did. Have a great day. Thanks, and I'm dismissing count two. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a great day, Judge.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Is there something, hey, Sadie? I don't know. There's something wrong with that. Give me this chance. All right.
It's just,
Now I've got, pardon?
it was just off. Good.
Okay, thanks. All right, Eric Woods Johnson, 26B710716.
Sorry. Give it a
All right, good morning. We're gonna have to get the prosecutor in here. Where's the register of actions? Call the prosecutor in here, please. I'm gonna have to have them find the prosecutor. I'm gonna have to have them find the register of actions. I don't know where it went. It's not in the file.
I mean, not having was listening.
Well, I'm talking about the register of actions for the file. You know, the cardboard type. Are you on Woods Johnson? Come on up here and tell me your name again, please. Stucker?
Mayor, please, Court on there is 359229, representing Mr. Rich Johnson, that is my love.
Your name?
Eric Woods Johnson.
Somebody's misplaced the register of actions. It's not in the file. Can you check on that and I'll recall it momentarily? I don't know who.
No, I don't. I checked.
It's just. Let me call this other case. The people against Dennis James Ross Jr. 26X 26M692118. Your name, you have to unmute. There you go. Your name, sir?
Dennis Ross.
I'm going to go ahead and dismiss your case. The officer failed to appear. I gave him 15 minutes. It was scheduled for 9:45. It's now 10:05. You are all set. Case dismissed. Slow down though, will you please?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Okay, there you go. Good, thanks. This is not the register of actions. They got to be careful back there. I'm talking about the register that we fill out everything. They've got the criminal history and complaint of violation of conditional bond release.
Looks like this.
Yeah, it looks like that. That's. Yeah, that's okay. We just got to be careful with that thing. All right, so I'm back on record and I'm Eric Woods Johnson, 26B710716. I'm going to ask everybody to state their name again, please, for the record. Stand up, Mr. Woods Johnson. Tell me your name.
Eric Woods Johnson.
And Ms. Tucker Davis.
Mayor, please, the sound of court, Don Tucker Davis, P59, Don Woods Johnson.
Why don't you move over there, Mr. Woods Johnson? Ms. Alloway, your name? We have a potential bond violation. This is going to be a waiver, correct?
That is correct.
I'll take the waiver. We'll address bond before I sign the bind over certificate. Sir, you understand what your lawyer is telling me?
Yes, sir.
Your lawyers, you have the right to a preliminary examination, but your lawyer is telling me that you're going to waive your right to an exam. There's two counts. Count one, felonious assault, a 4-year felony. Count two, domestic violence, for which you don't have the right to an exam because that's a 93-day misdemeanor. But on the felonious assault, you do have the right to a preliminary exam. And at that exam, the people would have to show that the crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime. By waiving your right to an exam, you will automatically be waiving that requirement. You will be bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand this document entitled bind over after preliminary exam / felony?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you to give up your right to an exam?
No.
You still to do that.
Yes, sir.
Waivers accepted. I'm going to bind you over, but I'm not going to sign the bind over certificate just yet. But your court date will be on June the 9th in the Wayne County Circuit Court. Now let's talk about the bond violation. There's a complaint of violation of conditional release that caused him. I don't know if they arrested him. Did they arrest him, Ms.
On the incident for this case in question?
On the complaint of violation of conditional release?
No.
So you need
That
to,
was sent in the last Tuesday morning to the court. If you recall, that was when myself and Ms. Tucker Davis received it.
And Mr. Whitman.
did I address that already?
Yes, and so we set this court date for the hearing.
Well, complaint of violation of conditional release, and I'm going to ask you to look at that. when there's a complaint of violation of conditional release, it permits them to take him right into custody. In other words, if the police were called and by the victim and were told that there's a violation of the no contact provision, and they went out to the house because the defendant's still there, they can fill out this form and they can immediately take him into custody. That was not the case here. So the detective really needs to come and swear to an oath and explain what he has. And then the judge, whether it's me or Judge Hessen, are going to get to determine whether or not there's probable cause to believe that the defendant violated the bond condition, or at least by a preponderance of the evidence. So I'm not going to make an issue of it, but if this form, complaint of violation of conditional release, really should only be utilized when they're taking the defendant into custody because they have a basis to believe from their own eyes that he violated the bond. Otherwise, they should come in and do essentially a signing on record and swear under oath as to what happened. Okay? Am I making sense?
So if swearing under oath on the record is the alternative, if they did not take them into custody?
Correct. In this case, it appears to me she got the victim showed them text messages, right?
Correct.
So they wouldn't have seen him. So now they really should come in and what they could do it on record on Zoom, but they can't. It's fine the way he did it, but they're using the wrong form. They should be testifying in a case like this, as opposed to filling out this complaint of violation of conditional release, which enables them to take the defendant into custody. That being said, I'm going to read it.
Your Honor, the complainant is here. I did, we're prepared to put her on the record. There have been other allegations that she has told me about that I would consider intimidation and harassment that I needed to push.
Is she in here now? Bring her in.
Would you like to begin a hearing then, or we call her in?
Yeah.
Okay, so people will call Alicia Calvin. I will go. The advocate is here. I'll open up.
You guys can have a seat. Detective Vesprini, are you on this Bensick case?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you want to just bear with me a few minutes, okay? And I'll call it as soon as I'm done with this little hearing.
Okay, no worries.
All right, ma'am, come on up here. Whoever Ms. Galvin is. You can go right there to no, right behind you. Right there. I'm just going to ask you to raise your stage.
With the microphone.
That's a microphone. There you go. It doesn't look like one. I don't blame you for not realizing it's one. Tell me your name if you would.
Asia Donovan.
All right, I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. You solemnly swear right hand. Solemnly your right hand. That's your left hand.
Right.
It's okay. It's all right. I do that all the time. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. What kind of contact did Mr. Woods Johnson have with you on May the 15th?
He didn't have any contact with me. I returned back to the residence on Mother's Day. My father passed, and I left the residence in a hurry. I left all my stuff behind. And I returned on that day, and when I returned, he was in the home sleep.
Well, on May the 19th, I told him he may return to the property at 23652 Matt's Drive, Brownstown, after 6:30 p.m. I think you were still in there at the time. You don't own the residence, but he did this on May the 15th. Is that true?
Yeah, this is beforehand.
Well, counsel, how can this? Hang on one second. Let me check something. I did not do the initial arraignment. It was done out county, I believe. Was there a no contact provision?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was told that he wasn't going to return to the home. So that's why I left my things. I had packed them up. I had put them by the door. I had turned off all the lights and I had left. It definitely looked like I was leaving. My things were packed when he got rid of them.
okay, so May the 15th is the date that this occurred, that he came back to the residence? Is that true or false?
I'm not sure the actual day right now.
Your Honor, if you, I can show her,
I have the text message correspondence from when I was in the house. I have audio from when I had came to the house prior to.
When were the text messages between the two of you?
It was the morning right after I had left.
So you gotta tell me, you gotta be more specific. I have to know dates. What date did you leave there?
Can I get my phone? So I can.
I think we have
Yes, in my minutes.
the court would prefer, we could have it on the standard, I could ask for.
That's fine. Have a seat over here, ma'am. You're still under oath. Go ahead, Ms. Oliver.
Could you please state your name for the record?
Angel Calvin, sweet.
So, Ms. Calvin. Did something on May 8th bring you to court today? You have to say yes.
Oh, yes. So,
do you know somebody by the name of Eric Johnson?
yeah.
Do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you point to him and tell him the color of his shirt?
What?
Your Honor, please let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
Record should so reflect.
Asia, are you aware that there is a case open today involving yourself and Eric Johnson?
Yes.
And, the case was initiated because of an incident that happened on May 8th, 2026. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And following, well, let me ask you that. On that day, did police arrive?
Yes.
And was he arrested that day? Was the defendant arrested that day?
Yes.
You gotta keep your voice up for us, okay?
Following that, were you aware of any type of order made by a court that did not allow the defendant to have contact with you?
We're speaking in reference to the assault,
No, following the incident in question where the defendant was arrested, were you made aware of any order that did not allow him to have contact with you?
the police removed him from the residence and told him to not return.
And are you aware of any order that was put in place that?
By a judge. You're shaking your head no?
No.
Are you aware of something called a no contact order?
No, there was no contact with it.
Is that to your knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay. But do you recall the police telling you not to return the home?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, I would just like the court to take notice that there was no contact.
All you have to find out, listen, did he have any contact with you on or after May the 10th of 2026, either by way of phone call, texting you, emailing you, coming to your home, coming to your place of employment or otherwise?
No, I seen him the day at the house when I came.
You know, what day was that, ma'am?
I'm having a hard time here.
Okay, listen to me. I want you to listen. Just listen to me.
So I need to be able to see my phone to understand which one we're talking about.
Okay.
Over that entire week, the police had been to our home like 5-6 times.
And if I may apologize.
Yes, the incident occurred on May 8th, right?
With the knife, or are we speaking?
The case that we're here on today, ma'am, look at me, please. Just look. The case that we're here on evolves from a May 8th incident of 2026. You're aware of that?
Yes.
Where he's charged with felonious assault and domestic.
Yes.
He was arraigned on the charge on May the 10th of 2026 by a judge out county. The judge laid out conditions like you can't have contact. Wait, just listen. You can't have contact. You can't go to her house. You can't go to the Matt's Drive house. So I want to just talk about anything that happened on or after the date of that order of May the 10th. Did he have any contact with you on May the 10th in the evening or thereafter up until today's date of May the 26th?
Yes, when I went to the residence before, the court date we had before this, he was at the residence.
What day was that? You can look at your text. You need to look at your phone to refresh your recollection?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and look at your phone.
It was May 15th.
Okay, what happened on May 15th?
May 15th around 2 a.m. Yeah, I went to the residence to retrieve the things that I packed and left by the door when I left on Mother's Day when my father passed away. When I got to the house, I opened the door and I had came in. Prior to this, Eric had took all the doorknobs and the locks. He took all the doorknobs off all the doors except for one. He took the locks off the doors.
So you appeared there at 2 a.m. to retrieve personal property? Wait a minute, listen to me. Listen. On May the 15th, you returned there at 2 a.m. to retrieve personal property. And he was in the residence.
Yes.
And there was an order for the record from Judge, it looks like, or Magistrate Boyer, I don't know what court he's out of, but at any rate, it was signed May the 10th. Do not enter the following described premises, 23652 Matt's Drive, Brownstown, and do not have any contact with AJ Kelvin. Why were you returning there at 2 a.m. though?
Because prior to this, like the reason why I was living with him is because I told him my car almost died. I don't have a vehicle, so I have to go by, whoever that's around me who has a vehicle that's able to take.
Did he have any other contact with you after May the 10th up to today's date other than on May the 15th?
No.
Your Honor, if I may, continue. Did he text you at all prior or after that day?
After what day?
After May 15th?
He texted me on May 15th.
What does the text say?
He sent me $103 and said, "This is all I have in my Uber account, it's gone."
And for the record, this text screenshot was shared with defense.
This text happened while I was in the house.
And so following that day, did you leave that home was it in Brownstown Township?
Yeah.
And
Can I ask a question? I don't want to take the wind out of your sails here. Did anything else occur? Any other texts? Any other time he called you, saw you, emailed you, phoned you, whatever you want to call it, or came to your house, or came to your work, or came any place else after May the 10th, other than the contact you had on the 15th and the text message that you just described that he sent you?
Eric called CPS on me.
All right, well, that's a different issue. Did he?
He hasn't had direct contact with me, but he called CPS on me. And then after that, the police had showed up to my house with disturbing calls about my son. Which was also here in the report. I had lied to Eric and told him that my son was in truancy. My son is a pre-K student. He's part of GSRB.
Any other contact you had with him?
He told them that my son was in truancy, not going to school, that I was doing drugs with him.
Okay, I get it, but he made a complaint with CPS, right?
Yeah.
He didn't say this directly to you, any of this, right?
No.
Okay, I don't consider that to be a bond violation.
that is considered indirect contact and is a form of intimidation and harassment. And Your Honor, for the record, her testimony is completely effective. Would you still like to have her testify or invite me to be an argument?
Well, I think the defense gets an opportunity to cross her.
So
Why?
then I apologize for interrupting.
It's okay.
I'm just going to ask a couple more questions.
Take your time.
Currently, what city are you living in?
The state Middleton.
To your knowledge, are you aware of if the defendant knows where you live?
Yes,
How?
he took my lease.
When you
And,
say lease, what do you mean?
so when I smacked that pole and, totaled my car, Eric came and got me from the hospital. And I signed my lease. After that, he took me to sign my lease, my contracts and speech.
Do you mean a leasing agreement?
Yeah,
Okay, so to your knowledge, did he ever have possession of that? To your knowledge?
yeah, he told me that he took it.
And did you receive a visit from CPS following May 15th?
Yes, after the court date, a few days after that, CPS showed up at my,
Did you ever have any type of police contact at this point as well?
no. Oh, yeah.
Did the
Yeah.
police arrive to your house?
They came to my house like 3 or 4 times that evening after CPS showed up with disturbing allegations.
Now, to your knowledge, if you recall, do you know why the police showed up?
The police told me that there was disturbing allegations that I was in consuming marijuana with my son.
And currently, is that an issue for your leasing agreement, if you're aware?
So, yeah, before I moved into this leasing, the place that I moved into, they were under other management. They've had instances where someone's team,
Who's on the lease?
I just,
So is it?
Wait a minute, wait. I think I heard something differently last week, did I not? Who is on, were you leasing this with this gentleman, this property?
no, I was living there.
Your Honor.
Wait a minute.
I think there's some confusion.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion.
So there's the home in question that they were initially both living in. She has now moved out and she's in a home in Lansing.
Okay,
And so the lease agreement that she's speaking about is for this new home in Lansing.
okay, why are we talking about the new home in Lansing and our lease agreement?
Your Honor, because of the indirect contact that was made by the police and CPS.
Okay, but he made an allegation with CPS, right?
To our knowledge.
Now, I don't know that this, now he might have other issues, but I don't know that that's going to amount to a violation of the no contact. Is the CPS investigation closed?
No.
Well, wait a minute, wait. I don't want us to talk about the CPS investigation. Under no circumstance would I suggest or order somebody not to make a complaint with CPS if valid. And the investigation is still ongoing, but here's the simple fact. He violated the no contact provision by going back there on May the 15th when Magistrate or Judge Boyer told him not to. And he violated the no contact provision by texting this young lady on the date that she indicated. We don't need to talk about CPS.
I have no further questions.
Do you have questions of her?
Yes, please. When the May 15th, and you see the text from Mr. Rich Johnson, did you contact him previous to that?
Did I call Eric prior to that?
Yes.
No, I think I called him after.
And Your Honor, if I showed you something, would it refresh your memory?
What is that?
This is a message.
Text message?
Yeah, it's a phone call.
Okay, you can approach and show. Okay.
Thank you. This is refresh your memory.
Take a look at that real carefully.
That's my number. So the call happened before that, I did. Oh, no, I think that's the 15th. That might be the day.
And this is your telephone number? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is dated on May 15th?
Yes.
And the time says 7:46 PM?
Yes.
Okay.
What time did he text you? Before or after that?
That was I called them, so it was the same day after that I called him.
And he already texted you before you called him.
Yeah, he texted me while I was there at the house.
And then you called him after that.
Yes.
Good. Go ahead.
You saying he touched you before he made his phone call?
Oh,
Okay. And the text that you were talking, the only text you dated, you received earlier was the one from him sending you money, correct?
yes,
Okay. And when you called him, did you ask him for money?
yes,
Okay. Now, the lease that you're talking about is in Lansing. How long have you lived in Lansing?
I lived in Lansing for the past, I think, 3 years.
So, and your lease was on May 8th of 2026, your name's still on a lease in Lansing. Right?
I think it was before that. When I sold my car, he picked me up from the hospital, he took me to sign my lease. And then the lease was in the car and I didn't see me get out.
But on May 8th of 2026, you had your own residence, correct?
Yes.
In Lansing.
Yes.
And
Did you ever lived with him or you just had a dating
I
relationship?
we were living together after I sold my vehicle.
And when did you total your vehicle?
I sold my vehicle on.
Just roughly what month, man?
I'm sorry, a lot has happened since then.
Was it more than 2 months ago that you totaled your?
Yeah, it's been like
Then we don't need to talk about it. If you were living with him,
March 22nd.
okay, all right. And you were living with him until then?
Yeah.
Until March 22nd of this,
Oh, no, March 22nd, I started like living with.
but you still had your place in Lansing?
No. I signed my lease March
All right,
20. I was released from the hospital and he took me to sign my lease. I was staying in a hotel prior to that and then I hit that pole. I was coming out there to see him and I had hit the pole and he had came and got me and we were staying with each other ever since.
okay, good on you.
And Ms. Calvin, your name is not on the lease, at the residence that in question on this case, correct?
No, it's not.
On Matt's Drive, your name's not on the lease, correct?
And you actually, when they arrested, Mr. Lloyd Johnson, you actually received a ticket that day, is that correct?
No, I didn't.
The police didn't talk to you about a ticket?
Then they didn't give me a ticket because Eric.
So, yes or no, did they give you a ticket for?
Your Honor, I'm gonna object to this question. I don't think it's relevant when she received a ticket for this, car accident.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
I'll sustain it.
And trespassing. I was trespassed from the residence when they arrested me.
Okay, okay. I don't think we need to hear any more. I get what you just said.
Okay. Right, and I'm gonna go back to one more question. You said that on May 15th, you received a text message from Mr. Woods Johnson. Before the one that you received at 2 later in the evening, correct? Because you called him and asked him for money?
No, so when I went into the residence and he was in there, sleep on the couch and all of my things were gone. I said, where are my things? He said that all of my things were gone.
Do you have a text message from May 15th before 7:46 p.m. from? No. Thank you. No further questions.
So you said before that you called him after he texted you, correct?
Yeah, that call that he had was after he texted me.
And it seems like it just contradicted your testimony. What time is that? 7:40?
7:46, Your Honor.
The text messages that he sent me, the money happened at 2 a.m. That happened at 7 in the evening that same day.
I see. Okay.
And just to clarify, you do not have a text message before 7:46 on May 15th.
I do the morning text message when he sent me the letter.
On the 15th. That's it.
On the 8th. That's what it is. And then I made that call at around 7 o'clock that same day,
It's in the
evening,
so that was like
hours later.
12, 17 hours later, right?
No, school. Cause it happened, I seen him at the house at 2 AM and then I called him in the evening time at 7. Because, when I was in the home and I asked him where my things were and didn't get rid of my things, he told me that he went through them and took the things that he wanted to his mother's house. And he got rid of all the other things. I called him at 7.
Okay, wait, there's no questions though right now. Just wait 1 second.
Okay.
Is 1 minute. When you were living with Mr. Woods Johnson, it was his residence, correct? Were you contributing to that residence?
Wait a minute, wait, you gotta answer out loud. When we're living with him, it was his residence, right? And were you contributing to financially toward food or anything else? You were?
Yes. When you were home at the time? No. So when you called at 7:46 on May 15th, 2026, did you ask Mr. Johnson for money?
Yeah, I asked him to
Okay,
return
thank
money.
you. Thank you.
Any redirect?
Yeah. The last thing was that you asked him to return the money. What do you mean by that?
So basically, Eric. So when me and Eric were getting into it, a police officer, the day that he punched me, told him that he could, because we lived there together, because I had established residency, that he could destroy my things. He can take my things and do what he wanted with my things, and there was nothing that I can do about it. That it was a quote unquote civil matter.
Let me stop you there. You said return the money. What did you mean by that?
He took my lease and my son's money was in that envelope. It was in the manila envelope with my lease.
And so, Your Honor, I asked about.
Your Honor, objection. She's talking about things that are irrelevant to this case.
Yeah, why are we talking?
Your Honor, she had such the reason why she asked for money with that phone call.
Uh,
I can move on.
Thank you.
And so you indicated you were living at the Nats Drive residence. Is that correct?
Yes.
And did you start living there somewhere around between March 22nd and March 26th?
Yeah.
And did you sleep there?
Yes.
Like almost at least every night following that day?
Yes.
And did you have clothing there?
Yes.
Did you and your son live there together with the defendant? And did you indicate that you moved out sometime around Mother's Day in May of 2026?
I didn't move out. I packed all of my things and put them by the door because I was under the impression that he was not allowed to return to the house but one time with the police escort. So when I packed my things and put them by the door, I didn't think the police were going to allow him to take them when he returned. I didn't know he was just going to come back when he was released.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Anything else?
I do have one.
Just
Business speakers. One question is not date on here. Did you talked about a blackout, correct?
Yeah.
And did you make a report to the Brownstown Police Station with that?
Yes.
Your Honor, I would ask that, there's information here I would like to call Detective Ricard.
For what?
Because at that time, I think that.
Oh, is this germane to the bond violation?
You perjured yourself on the air. The detective of Ricard said that Mr. Which Johnson was the complainant on the case when she told him she had a black eye and she went ahead and he pulled the file and she was the defendant on the case.
I'm going to object to this line of questioning just on the basis that it's not relevant. It's about fire report and this is only a bond violation, right?
Why are we talking about that? This relates to a bond violation that occurred on or after May the 10th.
But she did state on the record, it was brought up by the complainant herself, and which is the next on here was broken with her character.
Relevancy?
Ma'am, this is not for you to decide. I guess I'm not understanding. Can you enlighten me?
It's to her,
Well, I know, but what,
the truth of her testimony, on that part, where there's a discrepancy in the truth of her testimony.
because you're saying that Detective Attard will corroborate your client's version and that she was not heard?
That's what, stated in the prior report, so I would have to go and read into that. But the complainant herself is the one that said that Mr. Woods Johnson punched her in the eye. I would like that either stricken because there's no evidence of that.
I have audio.
Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. You can't respond. No, I'm sorry. You just can't respond yet. You want to bring in Attard to contradict her testimony, correct?
Object. She's discussing a prior report. I would argue that whatever the.
I don't need to hear anything on that. I'm going to overrule your request. And that's it. Thank you. All right. Do you have any, you can step down, ma'am. Do you have any other witnesses? Do you have any witnesses?
When I'm going to ask a question. Am I going to ask a question or answer a question? When it's
Is he going to be called as a witness or do you want to just rely on the testimony so far?
yeah, I don't have anything to say.
But ask Mr. Woods Johnson, time you have already to relate in this case, would you like to do that or would you like to remain silent?
All right, look, if you want to argue, make it quick.
The complaint indicated not only the no contact with her, she indicated that she did see him at the household on May 15th. She had gone there to photograph her belongings. And she also indicated that she received text messages from him. In addition,
She got one text message that
Your Honor,
where he loaned her money, right?
in addition to that, Your Honor, I think it's really important for the court to take notice of the CPS allegations and the police contact she has had with him. I understand that you did not believe that to be contact, but the people would argue that that is indirect contact. It is a form of intimidation and a form of harassment. He did that following last.
How do I make the determination that that was a form of harassment when they haven't even concluded their investigation? There's nothing in a no contact order where a judge can preclude somebody from filing a CPS complaint. Now, he may have other issues of that down the road, and it may turn out to be false. And then that's going to hurt him immensely. But I'm not going to rely on that. Here's the bottom. He violated the no contact. He violated the judge's order. The judge told him, or the magistrate lawyer, whoever that is, told him on May the 10th, you're not going back to Matt's Drive. For whatever reason, he chose to ignore the judge's order. That's a problem. That's a big problem. And then I don't care what kind of help you intended to give the victim. When a judge says no contact, they're not kidding. He means no contact. And you had contact with him. It's not a violation of the no contact provision for the victim to have contact with the defendant, but it is for the defendant to have contact with the victim, at least as this order was framed by the judge. Where does your client work?
You work with Amazon, because for your Amazon, you work full time, prior to season is coming up. Working with additional hours.
You can't do this. I'll let you guys address bond. What are you asking for?
Your Honor, I'll take a look at that bond being removed.
No, I would ask for the person bond to continue. There has been no further contact. When this court appeared on the 19th of May, this court made it very clear not to have any contact. After May 15th, my client lost the telephone number, so he wouldn't answer the phone or have no contact. He was lost his home, moved out at his time.
You can see that on the 19th, I say that he may return to the property at 23652 Mance Drive.
He did.
And I said after 6:30.
And there was no issue.
I know, but here's the problem. I may or may not agree with that judge's order when somebody owns or is the leaseholder of a property and the other side is not. The problem is he violated the judge's order. You don't get to violate judge's orders. I'm revoking the release, forfeiting the bond. I'm going to set a reasonable bond that I think you should be able to post. But I'm telling you, 10,000, 10% is the bond. I'm revoking the release and forfeiting the personal bond. And I'm going to give you an earlier court date now than I earlier expressed, because if you can't post, you're entitled to have be arraigned on the charges in the complaint within 1 week. So I'm making it June the 2nd at 9. Again, bond is in the amount of 10,000, 10%. They'll let you make calls if you don't have the money to post it, but you're not going to violate a judge's order. Do we understand one another?
Yes,
Good. Don't do it again. Do you have $1,000 to post?
$1,000 today, I can make some phone calls.
They'll let you make phone calls back there, but you're in custody until you can post it. Do not do that. You got me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck. Have a seat there. I'm so sorry, detective, wherever you are. This is Tyler Joseph Bensick, 26W71100. Your name, detective?
Yeah, Detective Sergeant Beth Premium at the Woodhaven Police Department.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirming the penalties of perjury, the testimony you've given these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, on April 1st, 2026, at approximately 15:55 hours, Officer Polk took a walk-in larceny complaint. Officer Polk spoke with victim Tammy Bensick in the department interview room. Tammy advised her wedding ring is missing and believes her son, Tyler Bensick, stole it.
I'm having a little hard time, detective. I don't know if you got to speak directly into the mic or to the device.
Can you hear me better now if I speak up?
Yeah, just keep your voice up more.
Okay, Tammy states that she last saw her ring on March 30th, 2026 in her nightstand at her residence, which is at 22407 Huntington Court, Woodhaven, Michigan, 48183. The following night on March 31st, she observed the ring to be gone. She stated the drawer looked like it was also gone through because everything was moved around in it. On April 2nd, 2026, I reviewed the case. Victim Tammy Bensick states that her ring was stolen and she believes that her son, Tyler Bensick, committed the theft. Tammy suspected that Tyler sold the ring to a pawn shop. At the time of the call, Tammy was unable to provide any evidence that Tyler was the one who stole the ring. On April 8th, 2026, I spoke with Tammy again via phone call. Tammy informed me that she had spoken with the owner of Flat Rock Exchange, which is a pawn shop. She spoke with worker Joseph Comig. Joseph informed her that Tyler Bensick had pawned 2 of her rings and provided her with the receipts. Receipts showed that Tyler sold 1 ring on March 30th, 2026, which was a 14 karat, 2.7 gram opal gold ring for the amount of $120. Tyler sold an additional ring on March 31st, 2026, which was a 7.3 gram, 14K white gold diamond ring for the amount of $450. Tammy states that both of these rings are hers and she never gave anyone permission to take any of them or sell them. Furthermore, Tammy informed me that she wished to pursue charges against Tyler. On April 8th, 2026, I made contact with Flat Rock Exchange owner Joseph Joseph confirmed that Tyler Bensick did sell both of the rings to the pawn shop. Joseph provided receipts from the transaction. It should be noted that Tammy recovered her stolen rings from the pawn shop, but had to pay a total of $570 to get them back.
Based on your sworn testimony, I find that the crimes larceny in the building and larceny 200 or more with less than 1,000 were committed. There's probable cause to believe the crimes were committed by the defendant. I'm going to authorize the issuance of the complaint and warrant. Sorry to keep you waiting. I really am. We did not know we were going into that lengthy of a hearing. So my apologies. You're all set. Have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
Call in the prosecutor, please. Pick people against Victor Matevsky. 267-680576.
Prosecutor.
I need the prosecutor in here, please. Mr. Kazmarek. Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Kazmarek, your name?
Jason Kazmarek on behalf of Mr. Matevsky.
We're going to a formal hearing on this.
That's my client. We were just talking again. He was going to join and maybe go to the hearing by himself, not have me on it.
Well, where is he? Is he here?
He's joining right now. He was calling in. He should be. He said he was in a waiting room. I don't know if he's in a waiting room.
Is he out there, Lisa?
I had someone by phone,
By phone. He's just phone
but
only.
they've disconnected.
Oh crap! He said all he could hear was. I told him to reconnect because he said all I can hear is music. I said you can't hear the judge. He said no. So he's calling. I told him to call again.
Tell him to call back in. I'm going on to another case
That's
here.
fine.
Will you, please?
That's fine.
Judge, can we see who's in the jail real quick?
What's your name in the jail there, sir?
Mashoud
I
Hussein.
can't hear you.
Can you hear me, Hussein? The last name Hussein?
Hussein?
Is first name Mashoud?
Yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
got it. Thank you.
Okay, where's Joanna Webster?
All right.
Or Giovanni Webster? I can't do this, counsel. This is 26 D827-974. Where is Giovanni? Oh, you got to take your head off, Mr. Webster, and tell me your name.
Yes. Joe
I didn't hear it. Word you
Webster.
say it again, if you would, please.
Joe Bonnie.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. Your name. Okay. So you said defendant has fishing license.
Yes, sir.
Defendant to pay conservation fee of $10. I can't do that. I mean, if you want to dismiss, that's fine, but I can't order costs if somebody's not found guilty of something.
I understand, Your Honor. Then at this point, I would just be discussing the interest of justice and there is a second, Your Honor.
Now, would you just change that on both of these, please? Sadie, hand her that, please.
So, Albert, would you like to?
You could just cross it out and initial it and do the same thing on the other one, on Koreshi. Here you go, Sadie. All right, Mr. Webster. Today's good news for you, okay? They can't even, did you have your fishing license then?
No, sir. I was.
You can't fish without a license, right?
Yes.
So she's being awful kind with you. I'm gonna go ahead on her motion and dismiss the case. There's not gonna be a $10 conservation fee either, so you're all set. Case dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
No cost, okay? Good luck. Thank you.
With me today.
No, I'm just explaining what's really going on in my life, sir.
All right. Well, let's maybe back up a little bit.
Okay.
First of all, don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Secondly, maybe you might want to take a second and reformulate your thoughts and give me a better reason why you don't have the money.
I can't give you a better reason but the truth. That's something I can do.
Well, let's do this. The victims have the right to be heard on this. And the only chance that I have, I think, of getting their restitution is to leave you out of custody so that you can pay this. Your history suggests to me that that's not going to happen, Mr. Champion. But, I've been doing this for a long time and I play the long game in this. There's always time to put you in jail or send you to prison later, so I don't need to do that today. But we're going to set this for another hearing, and it's going to be in about 30 days. We're going to go ahead and get the hearing while we're all here. And Mr. View is going to get the input of the victims. You are going to be here at the hearing, and we're going to talk about whether or not it's all been paid, and if not, what the reason for that is. You're going to meet with Officer Smith after court today, go over in a little greater detail, because I'm a little fuzzy on exactly what happened, why you're not able to get the money, what the strategy is, and we need to bring this case to a close. And I'm sort of getting the idea that you're just not going to pay the rest of this. And I might be wrong about that, Mr. Champion, and I hope I am, because I want nothing better than to get the Hobold folks their money and to get you off my probation docket. And you probably want that more than I do, but I want that a lot too, Mr. Champion. But we're going to keep going down this road until we get our money. I've put in my notes twice, both in January of 25 and October of 24, that it seems like I ought to send you to prison for this. I don't know what my sense of that was, but you have every reason in the world to get this paid off, and so that you and I don't see each other anymore. All right, we'll get the hearing, and if it's, well, the victims still have the right to be heard, so we have to have a hearing even if it's paid. Well, I'll tell you this, Mr. Champion, if you pay this restitution in full, get all your financial obligations met, nothing bad is going to happen to you at the next hearing. Okay. Even if you irritate me again, nothing bad is going to happen to you at the next hearing. You have my word on that. All right. All right, Mr. View, anything else?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Officer Smith? No, Your Honor. All right, let's get a hearing date, and we'll see where we're at. That's all.
That's right. All right, now I have Saif Qureshi. Is he here? This is 268-27912. Qureshi, your name, sir?
Saif Qureshi.
All right, so they can't do this. I'm dismissing this case on motion of the prosecutor. They can't charge a $10 conservation fee, so I'm going to go ahead and dismiss it. There's no costs, no fees. You are all set. Next time, don't fish without a license, okay? I know you got one now, but that's whatever. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Victor Matevsky, 26 M680576. Where's Mr. Matevsky? You have to start your video and state your name, sir.
I think he's phone only, Judge, because he pulled over in a truck.
Okay. Mr. Matevsky, where are you, sir?
It looks like he's logged in on a device now. I just can't get him to start his video.
You got to start your video, Mr. Matevsky. Come on. You got a lot of people in here now.
Judge, I think he called in. I don't think he has a video capability. He used the phone.
Can you hear what I'm saying, Mr. Matevsky? How am I supposed to communicate with people?
Now he's coming in on another device. Let me try that one.
Mr. Matevsky, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Your name?
Victor Mitevsky.
All right. You're pulled over, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a operating while texting, prohibited holding or using a mobile device while operating a commercial vehicle. Did they offer you anything, Mr. Kansberg?
No, Judge. It was no offer. No. Just plea or formal hearing.
Okay. Are you guys? Is that what you want? Is that what you want as a formal hearing? I'm asking you guys, Mr. Matevsky, do you want a formal hearing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. You realize you're not going to do this in your truck. You're coming here, right?
Of course.
Okay. Good enough.
At this point, though, he does want me to withdraw. I would do it verbal motion withdraw. He wants to send the formal hearing on his own without attorney.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You wish to
Yes,
fire
sir.
Mr. Kaczmarek?
And to show up to present myself.
I understand, but I just want to make sure I understand. You wish to terminate Mr. Kaczmarek.
Yes, Your Honor.
And has there been a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship, do you feel, Mr. Kaczmarek?
Yes, Judge.
I'll just make a note. Would you please send me an order allowing withdrawal
I will do that.
as this attorney of record, please? Will you do that today?
I will get it done. Yes.
All right. I'll just make a note of that. Order allowing withdrawal. Now, when do you want to do this? Can we do this in a week, Lisa, or wait a minute?
June 9th at 9:15.
June the 9th at 9:15. Okay, Mr. Matevsky?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're going to be here in person. You understand that, right?
Yes, clearly.
All right. You're all set. Thanks, Mr. Kaczmarek. Nice to see you.
Thank
Take
you.
care, gentlemen.
You too. Take care.
People against Alexander Wilkins Alexander III. 26M665 269 A and B.
Good morning, Judge and staff. John Graziani, appearing on behalf of Wilkins Alexander. To my left, please identify yourself, sir. Judge, there's one little hoop that this gentleman's got to go through, and that's his road test because he's been licensed for so long. Presented evidence that he's brought, the snuff on everything else, sir. I can't even communicate with you.
Who's out there?
It's
Okay,
the jail. I muted them.
I see. All right. He was arraigned March 31, April 31.
We're seeking a 2-week adjournment, Judge.
I'm not going to give you another one though, okay? I think I told you that last time, but I'll do it one more time. But if it doesn't resolve by the next date, we're gonna have to set a jury trial date. I almost feel like we should do it now.
Judge, there's not gonna have to be a jury or bench trial.
All right, I'm gonna do it June the 9th on this one too, Lisa. We'll do this at 8:30. Is that good?
That's good. Thank you, Judge.
So, sir, June the 9th at 8:30. So get your work done so we don't have to adjourn it again. I can't keep adjourning this, okay? All right, you can go down the hall, get your paper notice, and you're all set. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Mahana, good morning. Did you already meet with the prosecutor?
Good morning, Judge. Yeah, I've spoken to the prosecutor. We have an exam that was set at 10. I'm still stuck at the Criminal Justice Center. It's my understanding that they don't have a witness.
Well, let me call him in. What are you doing on yours?
Holding.
All right. Tell her to come in with Mr. Mahana's, will you? I mean, you got to be here in person for exams, though. I hope you're not going to make a habit of this.
Judge, I'm not. As I told you, I am stuck
I know,
at the
but I'm just telling you, you were supposed to be here at 10, were you, or not?
I was, Judge.
I'm just telling you,
Unfortunately,
you can't be calling in at 11 o'clock for a 10 o'clock exam when you're supposed to be here in person. I don't need to fight with you, but
I hear
I'm
you.
not going to have that happen here, okay?
Okay, Judge.
Let me get her in here, and if that's the case, and she's going to nollie pros or what have you,
Who do you need, Nora?
I don't know. Is it Ms. Esmaro or
No, Nora.
Nora Alloway?
And my client should be. I think
Where is
he's
your
in the-
client?
He's at the courthouse.
Right here, Your Honor.
Okay.
The judge needs you in there. Very good.
All right. Matthew Leone. Matthew Blake Leone, 26G710217. All right, sir, come on up here, state your name. Matthew Blake Leone.
And John Graziani on behalf of Mr. Leone.
We're gonna just adjourn this another time.
That's correct, Judge. We're close to
Good enough. June the 9th at 8:30. How's that? Is
Thank
that
you, Judge.
okay? Thank you. Mr. Mahana's file, counsel, where is it?
I'm sorry.
I don't know who he's got again. Who does?
Dalton Parrott.
Yeah, that's scheduled for examination.
He's saying that your witness didn't show up or something. So what are you going to do with that?
You're on the legal matters. I'm going to do this
Hand that one up and I'll take care of it.
here.
People against, what'd you write on here? People, that's all right. Dalton James Parrott, 26T710092. Everybody's name.
Good morning, Your Honor. People pay 6528.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Good.
Good morning, Your Honor. Najad Mihan appearing on behalf of Mr. Dalton Parrott, P59371.
Your name?
Dalton James Parrott, Your Honor.
So what is the status here?
Your Honor, the complaint inside here, we did set out subpoenas, myself and not in charge. Our office is on my contact. Who did the complaint
Can you
is?
write that on this stipulation, please?
At this time, we cannot proceed. I didn't write anything. I was withdrawn.
I understand. So you sent out subpoenas, you're talking about the victim is Merrill?
Correct, Your Honor.
She did not appear. She's not cooperating, correct?
To my knowledge, we have not had any contact.
Okay, so you're gonna write all that on the stip form. And then defense moves to dismiss.
Yes, please.
All right, case dismissed. Victim did not appear, not cooperating. Thank you. And I will go ahead and dismiss the case. And sir, we are going to take the bond conditions here out. So Lisa, make sure you do that, please, okay? Thank you very much. Good luck.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Thank you. All right, what else do I have? Which one's yours again, counsel?
Alex.
Who is the prosecutor on that?
Not this young lady, this was, Nora.
Okay, you ready to go on Haddix?
Just two more for you to go on the record. One of them, I don't have the file for Robert Briscoe, it was on Judge Hesson's docket. I don't think this one was adjourned.
Hang on, you guys. Robert Briscoe was on Judge Hesson's docket?
It was, yeah.
Yes.
Cases, but the prosecutor, or the prosecutor review that was this morning, Michael Ianni, we went forward with that one, and that one was on her docket, and then I didn't get anything saying we're, adjourning Robert Briscoe unless we are.
Did anybody
No.
adjourn that? Nobody
No,
adjourned it?
we left some things on her docket. It's a PCC.
We're just adjourning it 1 week to consider an offer, and then, probably set the exam a week after.
Well, give me the file if you would. Where's Robert
John,
Briscoe?
did you grab Judge Hesson's files?
I did not, I wasn't aware that we were doing them.
They might
so-
still be down here then.
I do have Denisha Mendez, which is gonna be the same thing as your one we have filed for that, and that's on your
All the
document.
grant was fine, Judge. I was aware.
Just wait for you to file for this one. Yeah, okay. And then I have the Keith Haddix file, after we're ready, not one.
Yeah, they're gonna go, right?
And then
Okay. Who's on this one? This is Denisha Charmaine Mendez, 26W7100. Wait a minute. This is Denisha Mendez. I think you wrote the wrong case number. It's two. What in the world is going on here? Is this the home invasion?
Yeah, it should be. Mendez.
Well, you wrote a 2-6 case number on here. It's 25B727912F. That's okay. 91F915-2FY. Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. I just didn't know. All right, Mr. Docs, your appearance.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Your great staff, Attorney Quentin Docs. My P number is
You're not moving
79657.
in that car, though, are you?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You're not moving in that car, are you?
Of course not, Your Honor. I do know your no, never would do that.
Okay. And where is Ms. Mendez? There you are, ma'am.
He's on Zoom, Your Honor.
Ma'am, your name?
Denicia Mendez.
All right, so we're going to adjourn this one more week. Is that right?
Yeah, and this is the first PCC, Your Honor, and we have a resolution. I just need to speak with my client, possible resolution. I just need to speak with my client regarding and keep it in district court.
Ma'am, do you understand that you have the right to a preliminary exam within 7 days of the date of the probable cause conference? Your lawyer wants to adjourn the probable cause conference. That means we will not have the exam within 7 days of the date of the probable cause conference. I'm going to set these for June 2nd and June 9th, respectively. Do you understand that?
Yes.
That's if you waive that right. Do you waive that right?
Yes.
All right. Waivers accepted. June 2nd at
8:30,
and June 9th at
11.
11. Okay, so I'm gonna hope you guys do whatever you're gonna do next week, and if not, we go to the exam the following week, okay? So June 2nd, PCC, 8:30, preliminary exam, June 9th at 11 o'clock, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good luck. Thanks, Mr. Dux.
And
All
Your
right.
Honor, I believe you have one more in your honorable court, Mr. Briscoe. I think
That's the one we just sent down to Judge Hessens.
Okay.
That goes with that.
Okay. People against Briscoe, Robert James Briscoe, 24T7002091.
Good morning again, Your Honor, and great staff, Attorney Quentin Docs, P number 79657, on behalf of my client, Mr. James Briscoe, Your Honor.
All right. And where is he? Where's Mr. Briscoe?
Your Honor, I believe he's in the Wayne County Jail.
Is that you? Is this Mr. Briscoe? No.
No, sir.
Well, where's Mr. Briscoe at, Lisa? Do you know?
I have not seen him log in yet.
Did they order a writ on?
It's set for noon.
Yes. Let me
Oh,
look and see if he's still there.
It's set for 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's set for 12 o'clock.
Yeah, you're gonna have to zoom back in, Mr. Docs, okay, at noon?
I sure will, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Just more, I think for the adjourned to, I believe 6-9. There was an email, I think, I believe we still sending emails to us about that or Amy. I have to check, but we adjourned this one to 6-9. It just was not on record. And the attorney and I both, responded to the email to adjourn this case.
Wait a minute, is the lawyer here?
No, but we were in an email chain and I can pull the email chain that we were.
Let me see that.
Is that Kenneth Hurd?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're adjourning that one. It just didn't get pulled. He was an exam judge, so we pulled it and moved it of Judge Hessens.
Okay, hang on. Let me call the case and then you put everything on record. Oh, this thing's been going on, hasn't it? This is Kenneth Robinson Hurd, 22B725431FY.
Morning, Your Honor, not sitting on behalf of people be 100.
He's in federal prison and we've had some trouble with Zoom. So it's been adjourned a few times.
So wait a minute, I just need to clarify. So he's not on, they had him, we sent notice and the federal prison doesn't have him in there?
No, we adjourned it. The file did not get pulled.
Okay, so I'm just gonna adjourn this. Did you say 1 week? Is that what I'm doing, Ms. Osmaro? Can you tell me your name?
Of course, I can't have the people be 88.3, and what I have in the email chain is that it was going to be adjourned. You and I had, yeah.
Okay, and Judge Hudson knows about this, Lisa?
Yes, yes, she asked that we adjourn that one because it was an exam.
Well, how are they gonna do it at 11 AM?
And Judge, I believe the defendant.
Am I gone that day, something? Is that what's going on? How they
No.
setting it, how they setting it at 11 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, we'll have to move it to 1 o'clock because it's hers.
Specifically, the attorney and his client did consent to being on Zoom instead of him being brought in. And then also we're most likely gonna resolve this case I talked to the very resume, and the defense attorney knows about this because I talked to him on the phone about it. And we're likely gonna end up resolving this case because he's in federal custody, he has other cases, from 2023 all the way through McCollum, Oakland, and Wayne. So they brought a case against him for all his cases.
It's fine, we're just gonna have to make it at 1 o'clock. Okay, so you'll be in front of Judge Hudson at 1 o'clock on June the 9th. Okay? All right, good enough. What else do I have? Anything else I need to worry about before I start this exam?
Well, a few more things. So Michael Blandy was technically set for motion and or PCC.
Is that in front of me or Judge Hudson?
That was Judge Hudson's case. I don't have the fund for that one, but that's another one that we.
Did you get Michael Blandy?
I gave all the files from.
It's not on the
What's
back.
the last name? I can look it up.
It was Michael Blanding. It's that one aggravated stalking case. We had it and then we adjourned it a couple weeks ago. The attorney wanted to file a motion.
That one got moved
Yeah, do you know what day?
to June 2nd at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So I don't need to worry about that. Okay, what else do you have in your hand there?
No, Parkhurst, I believe was a sentencing, first day that we on, so I don't know if you can do that.
Parker?
Parkhurst, Scott Parkhurst.
Parkhurst is a pretrial. That's of Judge Hesson's. It's still on the docket.
Okay, this is Morse case law, and I think Graziani's on it, so they can deal with that. And then the last one I have, Robert Hicks, it's just a, I think an LAS ticket. I don't have anyone on it.
Is that my case?
I believe it's Judge Hesson's as well. I got handed on.
I'm confused. Just hand those files up, will you?
It is, Robert Hicks.
It's at 1 PM.
That's a 1 PM.
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna be here in the afternoon for any reason?
I have to be.
But this one's being adjourned? I don't know
No,
what,
this, I know,
Okay.
I've given everybody dockets. If it's on the docket, it's still going. I'm not sure where all the confusion is coming in.
is that still on the docket today
Yes.
for 1 o'clock?
Yes, it's on the docket because Judge Hesson would normally have the afternoon.
Yeah, so I'm still gonna handle it at 1 o'clock, I guess. Unless she's zooming, I don't know what she. Wait a minute, you guys, listen to me. Let me see
Just
what you
can
got.
just send her down here with all those files.
Yeah, you go talk to her and then I'll be glad to accommodate if I can.
Okay.
At least if there's any question, just let me know, will you please? What happened to all the other exams I had up today? I thought I had 6 exams up. No?
You adjourned one today and then one on Friday got adjourned.
The 2 conflict cases, we know about.
Okay, wait 1 second here for 1 second. Did I ever adjourn Briscoe? Oh, no, he's coming back with Doc. Doc's is coming back at 12. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna worry
12
about
o'clock.
it. Right, I'm not gonna worry about that now. I'm gonna go on to this exam. Do I have all my other exams done?
One was a dismissal, one bound over, one was adjourned. And so you have Haddocks left.
All right, people against, you ready to go?
Alrighty, did you want me to go check in with Lisa before, or do you want me to do that after?
I think after.
And then I'll just keep the files over.
Okay. People against Keith James Haddocks, 26W710099. Your appearance, Ms. Esmaral.
And good morning, Rob. I'm asking everyone on behalf of the BA893.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please the court, Clint Castillo, B69711.
Good morning.
Hearing on behalf of Mr. Keith Haddocks, present to my right, state your name for the court.
Good morning, Your Honor. Keith James Haddocks III.
Good morning to you, sir. All right, so today I have Lieutenant Toller over here, correct?
Yes.
All right, so can you tell me your name, Lieutenant?
David Tola, what do you?
All right, so we're gonna go to exam on this, I've been told. The charges are felonious assault and assault or assault and battery. We're proceeding only on the felonious assault with a motor vehicle on the exam. If defendant is bound over, the assault or assault and battery will accompany that to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Any preliminary matters, Mrs. Morrow?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Kesto?
Just the sequestration order, although I don't think there's only
There's-
one witness, I'd imagine, right?
One witness, Your Honor, just an exception to the officer in charge.
Yeah, the officer in charge can remain. All other witnesses, with the exception of the officer in charge and the defendant, are to leave the courtroom immediately. For the record, there's nobody else in the pews back there, the gallery. So with that, I will go ahead and ask you to call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. People call Zachary and John.
Okay,
Would you like me to go with that?
please. Come on right up here, sir, to the witness chair, please. I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you will give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, have a seat there. Have you ever testified before?
No, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to just keep up your voice nice and loud, and you cannot answer with simple mm-hms or uh-hs or nodding your head side to side or up and down. We have to verbalize everything, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can proceed.
Thank you, Russ. And good morning, Mr. Andronic. Mr. Andronic, I want to take you back to May 1st, 2026. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you at near 23555 Allen Road?
Yes.
And is that in the city of Woodhaven, County of Wayne?
Yes.
Could you tell us what's at that location?
Target.
Okay. And did something happen at that Target that brings you into court today?
Yes.
Okay. Brief description. What happened?
Well, I was pulling into a parking spot that the defendant was pulling forward out of. I had pulled in my parking spot. He threw his hands up. I threw mine.
Could I stop you right there?
Yes, ma'am.
If you take a look around in the portal, do you recognize anyone from that day?
Yes, sir.
Could you please point and identify on the clothing that individual is wearing?
He's wearing right now.
Yes.
He's wearing a blue tie, I believe, like blue shirt.
And was this the individual that you were describing as he?
Yes.
Okay, and Your Honor, this time may the record reflect what this has identified Mr. Bennett.
The record should so reflect.
Thank you, Your Honor. And you stated at some point you're pulling into a parking spot and then you come across this individual. You're in your vehicle?
My vehicle.
And is he in a vehicle or is Mr. Haddox in a vehicle or outside of the vehicle?
He's in his vehicle.
Okay, and what happened?
Well, as I pulled in, I'm pulling in my spot. He was gonna pull out. He had thrown his hands up. I threw mine up. I get out my car. I go around the other way, not towards his vehicle. It's an F you, F this, F that. Just exchanging words. I'm trying to go away from the situation. You'll see on the video, I come around from my car and I go towards there's what are they called? For the buggies.
Are you going around the backside of your vehicle?
Yeah, so I'm going around the back. I'm not going towards the front, towards him. I was going around the back side of my vehicle to approach the Target entrances.
Okay, so you were going inside the Target, towards
Yes.
the Target entrance?
Yes,
Okay, and did Mr. Haddox stay out of his car or stay?
stayed in his vehicle,
What
but
did he do?
he had his window down and bickering back and forth with me.
And was this while you were approaching the Target entrance?
Yes, it continued on as I was walking towards the entrance.
And then did things escalate from there?
I'd say so.
How?
I had continued to walk away from the situation as he pulled from out of the parking spot. He had a direction to go. One exit or the other, he chose to come towards me. As he came towards me, we're still arguing.
Can you remember what he was saying to you?
Along the lines of just using profanity and being disrespectful necessarily, I would say more of like I got quoted F U's, F that's, and
I remember specifically saying, I said, I feel it's very privileged of you to feel as if I was supposed to wait for you to pull forward when I didn't even see you coming. Because mind you, if I would have seen him pulling forward out of the parking spot, I would have took 2 seconds to let him have gone and passed, but I didn't. I was pulling into my parking spot.
Okay, so there's an exchange of words.
Yes.
Walking towards the entrance and Mr. Addis is still in his car.
Yes.
And did anything else happen after that?
Well, I was walking towards the target and he approached me with this vehicle, revved up like he was gonna hit me.
What kind of vehicle was it? Was it a truck or a sedan?
It was like it was no truck. It was like I wouldn't compare it to a Blazer. Yeah, like a sedan type ordeal. It was not a truck.
Okay. Then did he do anything with that truck?
Revved it up. As he revved it up, I said, "Well, you're not hitting me now. Are you serious?" And he proceeded to boom, rush past. He hits me with his car. As I'm on the ground defenseless, I look up and he pepper sprays me while I'm on the ground. I then approach his vehicle.
Let me stop right there.
Yes.
Did the vehicle make contact with your body?
Yes, ma'am.
What part of the vehicle made contact with you?
So his side, his headlight,
passenger
driver's side,
Okay, this is the front or the back?
the front,
Okay, where did it make contact with you?
lower body. Like I described like my side.
On the right side?
What was it?
On the right side of your body?
No. So as I remember right, as I'm standing there, he had hit. It would have been the left side of my body that was hit by the vehicle.
Okay, the only reason I'm saying
Yes,
that,
sir.
wait a minute, slow down. The only reason I'm saying that is you were pointing to your right side. Did he hit you on your right side of your body or your left side of your body?
No, it would have been. I don't even want to say left or I want to say the whole, like, I'd say the middle of my, I can't even describe it correctly. It's just the way he hit me with the vehicle. I spent, like, I turned, I can't necessarily say as if he hit one side more than like my whole body. I consider he hit me in general.
Okay, then once you were hit, you fell to the ground?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Go ahead.
thank you, Your Honor. And you say that something about you pepper spray?
Yes, as I was on the ground laying on my back.
Okay, and were you injured?
From the vehicle hitting me,
Yes.
I consider physical damage from the vehicle hitting me. Undetermined. I necessarily haven't been to a doctor to have that checked out, but my eye is very fuzzy. I need to go see an eye specialist over my vision now.
Is it still fuzzy?
Yes.
And then this, no problem. This interaction with Mr. Addis, you getting hit by his vehicle pepper spray. How did you feel about that? How did it make you feel today?
Completely traumatizing. I mean, I don't understand why the situation had to escalate to such a point. I spent way more time than I would have liked to replaying the situation in my mind. I have not yet spent one night in bed without thinking about how if this could have went any other way, if it needed to get to this extent. Because at some point, I'm losing. I consider. I'm losing sleep, but at the same time, I'm losing more of an emotional side of me that I like to keep. I can't help but at some point feel as if this didn't need to happen, and I can't help but feel sorry for just everybody in general. This pertains to the people with the wives and kids that were standing outside watching this, the tons of kids wondering what the heck is going on. Excuse my language.
Objection, Judge. We don't know who was out there.
I don't disagree. Strike the last portion of that testimony.
And then, Mr. Andronic, you stated that you were to see an optometrist as well.
Oh, what was that?
Eye doctor?
Yes, I'm gonna be scheduling.
Okay. This issue, is it in both eyes, left and right?
It'd be in my right.
You're pointing to your right.
Yes.
And then, did you at any point call the police?
Yes.
Did you report this incident?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know, did you report the same day?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Cross?
Morning, sir.
Morning.
I go through this because I'm not exactly sure how this all went down.
Yes, sir.
You don't understand something, just let me know.
No problem. Thank you.
Mr. Haddix was already in the spot, correct? In his parking spot?
Correct. He's parked.
And he was moving forward through the spot into the empty spot in front of him.
No, sir.
He wasn't?
That was not in my observation. He was parked still.
Answer. He was parked still. He
Yeah.
was not moving forward. That's your testimony.
I'd say so. Yeah, he was not.
And you came in awfully quick into that spot, right?
No, sir. I pulled in as I would consider as anybody would pull to the box.
And once you pulled in, you put it in park and got out of your car. Is that right?
When I pulled into my car, yes, I put it in park and he stepped out of my vehicle.
You didn't back up to allow him to get out, did you?
Necessarily, if I didn't observe him pulling out of the parking spot, why would I reverse out of the parking spot?
I don't know what
that about.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not sure what you just said necessarily. If I did you back your car up or no? That's the question.
No, I did not back my car up.
After you parked your car, you were in the full space or were you in half the space?
When I parked my car, I was in the space.
All the way in?
I would assume so, yes.
Well, I don't want you to assume. I want you to tell us if you were or were not.
Well, I believe that I pulled completely into the parking spot, sir.
Then you get out of your car, isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
And then you make a gesture or look at my client. Isn't that right?
Gesture was made on his part first.
Hold on a second. Did you or did you not make a gesture to my client?
There was a gesture exchanged following his.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yes.
And you have,
Excuse me, gesture. What can you explain gesture more? What is
did
gesture?
you do any, oh, that's a good question.
Yes, sir.
Did you do anything with your hands?
I had proceeded to put my hands up like he did. I copied his hand gestures.
Okay. And what were you wearing that day?
What was I wearing that day?
It's, no, overruled. What were you wearing that day?
What was I wearing that day? I was wearing a Red Wings jacket with a Red Wings hat.
Would you call it a coat or a jacket?
I call it a jacket.
Is it big?
I wouldn't necessarily, I would not say that it was big. No.
Was it tight fitting?
Yes, sir.
You know what color it was?
It was black. And when you mean tight fitting, do you mean tight to my body?
That's what I mean.
Well, it wasn't necessarily not skin tight to my body. It was more as if a regular jacket. It had some substance, but it wasn't as puffy as a winter coat.
Okay.
So
Now tell us, when you park, where's the first place you walk to?
the first place I walked to
Yes.
would be towards to the back of my truck. If I'm not mistaken. I walked out of my door and back towards around my truck.
Okay. Now, just for some clarity,
Yes, sir.
these cars, your vehicle, my client's vehicle, are facing each other, yes?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna assume, I think I'm right, that there's a driveway where the rear of his car is and a driveway for the rear of your car. And those driveways go to the target entry.
I'm not understanding. Just, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. If you walk to the back of your car, there's like a driveway, an aisleway where people walk towards the front of the Target store to get it.
My vehicle, his vehicle had the walkway behind him. My vehicle had as if,
Driveway where cars come in and pull into
Yeah.
the parking lot.
Yes, sir.
Parking spots.
Yes, sir.
And you people walk through that driveway to the front of the store.
Yes, sir.
And on the rear of my client's vehicle, there's a driveway for people to walk to the front of the store, and they're separate between two parking spaces.
Necessarily the one you're describing, that what he was parked as the main walkway to entrance. That is, I'm not understanding. I'll let you go forward.
I'll show you a picture. May I approach?
Sure, please.
I'm just gonna show them, so not well, but just for clarity.
Thank you.
How am I gonna know what you're showing?
Judge, I'm gonna bring this up here. I'm just trying to get clarity as to this driveway, the two vehicles.
What do you, I can't even see what you've got on your laptop.
It might be easier. Is that easier? I have a driveway here. Thing.
Okay, so describe what you have. That's a picture of the vehicle. It's just it's a still photo of the vehicles and the target lot, correct?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and approach.
Sir, you see this is just a still picture. Right. And this is a driveway moving this way.
Okay, but wait a minute, wait, slow down. I still think you gotta describe it better.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can,
I'm not understanding.
hang on a second, slow down.
Apologize.
Yeah, let's have you share the screen. So
Can I go on Zoom?
can somebody help him with that?
Yeah, if he wants to log into
Yeah.
Zoom, I'll let him in.
Let's see, Zoom.
I can leave it around. Here's maybe not. I think it should be on this screen.
Four, 4, 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's on the screen now.
Okay, this is a picture, still frame photo of the Target parking lot. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And towards the bottom of that picture, that's where the entrance to the Target is, right?
Right there. The way I had to make my way to get to the entrance.
This side of the fire hydrant, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for clarification.
And in fact, the individual standing on the top left, right by that, looks like a pickup with a cab on the back.
My vehicle.
That's you.
Yes.
And that little black SUV right across from you with where you can kind of see the red light on the back, that's my client's vehicle, right?
Yes, sir.
In this picture, the driveway that is right kind of where you're walking takes you down that screen towards the front of the Target.
But not necessarily the entrance.
Okay, but I didn't ask you that. That takes you to the front of the Target, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So from that position, where do you walk to?
I go around the opposite side of the buggies to make my way to the actual entrance of the Target.
Okay. And this opposite side of the buggies,
Yes.
that is further away from his vehicle, yes?
Yes, it
You
is.
don't walk closer to his vehicle, do you?
I do not approach his vehicle.
You don't go up by the front of his vehicle?
Sir, I walk, there's
No,
no
hold on one
other
second,
way.
sir.
Yes,
Sir.
go ahead.
It's a yes or no question. If you walk up to.
Wait a minute, wait, stop, just wait.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Now ask your question.
Did you walk up to the front of his vehicle, yes or no?
Your Honor, what's really confusing me is there's no other way to cast the direction I was going. It's a trick question necessarily because I am walking towards, if the direction I'm going in would be considered the front of his vehicle, but I'm not, there's a barrier of the buggies to where I'm not walking to his window or
See where
approach.
your vehicle is,
Yes,
and you see yourself in that picture, correct?
yes, sir.
And your vehicle is what type of vehicle?
It is a Ford Ranger with a cab on the back. That's,
Right. And you see his vehicle.
yes, sir.
I think the question is simple.
Yeah.
Did you ever turn left, so to speak, as you were walking toward the target to walk toward the defendant's vehicle?
I did not walk towards his vehicle. I was walking towards the entrance. The actual entrance.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Your Honor.
And then what did you do? Did you ever walk? So straight. Did you turn around and start having words with my client as he's in his vehicle and you're walking?
he was exchanging words and I was exchanging words back as I was proceeding to the entrance, and he was now.
And
Yes, sir.
the answer would be yes, you did.
Yeah, just listen to me.
Yes, sir.
Just answer his question.
First time I've been done.
It's okay. No, you're fine. You just answer the question.
Yes, sir. But in to
Wait a minute.
testify, or I was, yes, sir.
Repeat your question, and if it calls for a yes or no, and you can answer it with a yes or no, answer it with a yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, ask your question again.
When you pulled in, you're alleging that my client made a gesture with his hands. Yes?
Yes.
This window was up at that time. Yes? At that time.
I'm necessarily not even sure.
That's fine. You, with your own hands, made a gesture back to him. Yes?
I responded with a gesture. Yes, sir.
And then you can walk up that drive away from him to go into the target, correct?
You're asking me if I can walk towards. Go ahead and ask that again.
I'm gonna read it. You can avoid his vehicle completely and walk towards the target without paying attention to anything behind it. Is that right?
I consider that's what I did.
Thank you. Did you turn around and start making more you did turn around and start making more gestures and having words with my client? Yes?
There was, the argument did proceed as I was walking towards the target.
And you turned around and faced my client and had your own words back and forth. Is that yes or no, sir?
Here, I'm gonna ask something. I'm not understanding is if I'm being approached by a vehicle, my first natural reaction is to turn around. I wasn't necessarily turning around to.
He's asking, as you were walking toward the target,
Yes, sir.
did you continue to have words with the defendant?
Yes, sir.
So were you in this picture, what direction were you traveling? You were traveling south, were you not?
This direction, I was like the direction I go or the direction I headed, south from my door. Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yep.
And so he was actually to the west of you, or the
No, right?
now you're traveling south toward the door, right?
Yes. But I come around my truck right here.
Did you ever go into the aisle where his vehicle was? You
So I was on the opposite side, Your Honor.
Man,
Because there's two sides. If I could have came out of my vehicle, I could have came directly towards his. I leave around.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. His vehicle is to the east of your vehicle, correct? Is that true or false?
Boss, he's to the north of my vehicle.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to confuse anything.
may I just approach, Your Honor? I just want to point to the screen.
Sure.
The judge is indicating that this photo, this is the south side, this is the east side, that's the north side, and this is the west side. Do you understand that? I think that's what you were indicating.
Yes.
You understand? East, south, west,
Yes.
north.
Yep.
This I would call the western driveway, because it's on the west side.
Yes, sir.
This I would call the eastern driveway. It's on the east side.
Yes.
There, you got that. The front of the store is the south.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes,
You're with us. Did you go onto that eastern driveway there?
That, yes, I did go to that driveway.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you turned around and faced my client, didn't you?
As the car was approaching.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And then you walked towards the store, right?
Yes, sir.
And you disregarded my client, right?
As I walked towards the store, I couldn't disregard. This isn't a yes or no question because I can't disregard
Well, then it's
somebody that's
no.
approaching me.
If your answer is no, then you know where we go.
No.
You turned around and looked at it, didn't you?
Yes.
And you guys had some more words, didn't you?
At that point, I wasn't exchanging more words. It was the more of him aggressing me in the situation as I was trying to de-escalate.
I'm just gonna.
At what point did you walk into that row of travel on the east side of his vehicle?
As I had left my vehicle, I was walking towards that from the gate,
Wait, walking toward what?
the entrance of the target, sir.
Yeah, I know, but you said, maybe I'm confusing it. Maybe I misunderstood. I thought you just told us that you were on that aisleway to the east of his vehicle at some point. Is that true or false?
I was on this aisleway.
Well, you pointed right at a car.
It's hard for me to.
Were you right of that car?
Was I in his aisle next to his side vehicle, or was I on the opposite side? Is that what you're asking me, Your Honor?
In this picture, you are traveling, walking southbound, right?
Yes. So no, I'm coming around the side of my vehicle. There was no how it looks right there. How I'm.
I know, but you're traveling to the south, right? You're walking to the south. I can tell you, you're facing the store, right?
If we could continue the video, see what I'm saying. So I wrap around the back of my truck, Your Honor. I don't continue right here. I take a turn as I'm coming around my truck. I'm taking a turn to go to the entrance. I can see what you're saying.
Wait a minute. Did you walk onto the other aisle behind his vehicle at any point?
No, I did not walk behind his vehicle, Your Honor.
The aisle behind his vehicle, not behind his vehicle, the aisle behind his vehicle. So in other words, that aisle is to the east of his vehicle. Wait a minute. The one you're walking in is to the west, right?
Yes.
And the next aisle is to the east, right?
Right.
At any point, were you in that aisle on the eastern side of the store? On the eastern side of his vehicle, I should say.
Object to the video being played because it would help clarify what the testimony is.
All right, good. Why don't we play the video?
It would help clarify.
Let's play the video. Then we don't have to go through this.
This here is my client's vehicle.
All right.
Again, you will see the complaining witness come up this.
Well, let me just go back to where he was walking and let's go back.
Portion.
Let's go back to the place where he was walking, wherever that was.
His car is not there yet, and I think that's important.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's your car, right?
That is my vehicle.
That's the end of your
Okay. You're asking the wrong guy.
Maybe on the Zoom, we just open it up, you can just go and share. Stop sharing.
I'll just log in on there. I'll even be here. So he did walk towards the front of this vehicle. He's clear in that video. Did you see that?
It's not the front of his vehicle I'm walking towards, it's the front of the entrance of the target I'm walking.
And then when you walked on the other side, sorry, after you walked towards the front of his vehicle, you came back towards the rear of your vehicle and started walking towards the target. Did you see that in the video?
You keep referring to I'm walking towards the front of his vehicle and I was walking towards the front of the target. I just want that clarified. I'm not approaching the front of his vehicle in no way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then you walk to the other side where his vehicle would be pulling out and going down that driveway. Did you see that in the video?
I was walking down the aisle or if you
Wait, stop.
yeah,
Did you see that in the video that you walked from this side, the rear of your vehicle, to the driveway where his vehicle would be exiting? Did you see that?
the driveway where his vehicle would have been exiting is the actual entrance of the target. I'm not understanding.
Did you see yourself in that driveway? Yes or no?
I was in that driveway, yes, sir.
And you turned around and started taunting my client. Did you see that in the video?
No, sir, there was no taunting. That was me interacting back with him as he was approaching me while yelling out of his window.
And after that, you came and you blocked my client from leaving.
No, sir, that is not what happened.
Is this video inaccurate, sir?
What you're saying is
Yes or no? Is this video inaccurate?
video is no. This video is clearly showing what actually happened. You're trying to trip me up on it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You had the opportunity at the end to continue to walk towards the target. You stood right there, isn't that right? In front of my client's mouth.
No, sir, that is not what happened. I continued to walk towards the front, and when I stopped, it was because a vehicle was approaching me.
And let's be clear, at the time that you're saying my client made contact with you, his vehicle was actually stopped before it started going. Isn't that correct?
You repeat what you're saying. I'm not saying that's
My client's vehicle was at a standstill.
He was not parked. He was not parked. He
Sorry.
continued to.
I'll reverse. He was at a standstill. And then he moved around you and that's when you say he hit you.
He never moved around me.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Was he going full force at you?
He was
I'm trying to make this complicated.
I know, but this is what I don't understand. I'd like to make this clear before we go forward. Was there another exit, the other direction he could have pulled out from?
Now
There is an
listen.
exit. Sorry. man.
You don't get to ask the lawyer
Oh, yeah.
questions.
Sorry.
Okay, wait a minute. Just answer his questions, will you
Yes.
please?
No problem, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
When you were standing in front of his vehicle was stationary.
Yes, sir. Oh, my observation, I had no idea if he was parked or as if he was stationary or not. He was in.
Yes or no? Is that a no then?
Your Honor, I would judge that, at this point, he doesn't know, and he's also testifying to his perception. Your
Yes.
perception being at that point, if the vehicle was stopped at this point, defense counsel will accept that answer, and this question has.
All right, tend to agree with you. I'm gonna sustain the objection.
Thank you.
But this just didn't respond. They're not responsive. And his testimony earlier was.
Well, just ask your next question and we can go from there.
How fast was he going when he hit you, would you say? Estimate.
And Your Honor.
I don't need a science.
That's speculation, that's.
Well-
That's really speculation. How does he know how fast he's going?
You
He has his
You
perception.
drive a car, right?
I do drive a
How
car.
long have you been driving motor vehicles?
I've been driving motor vehicles since I was 18 years old.
And you're how old now?
I'm 20 years old.
And you think that you can tell the difference when somebody's traveling 5 miles an hour versus 15 or 20 miles an hour?
Would I be able to tell the difference?
Based on your experience.
From watching, yes, but as
Okay,
it's approaching me, it's kind of hard to make.
well, then that's your answer then, if
Thank
that's the
you.
question. Ask your next question. Do you know how fast he was driving?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Was he fast?
I can't even answer that. I have no idea. I consider any speed fast enough that I it was fast. I'm not a speedometer.
Was he going, your experience as a driver? Was he going more or less than 100 miles an hour?
Your Honor, I would object.
We don't need to do that.
Sorry.
Yes, but also the
Hey.
question asked earlier was he doesn't know, and I don't know, as we know, is a perfectly acceptable answer. If he doesn't know the speed and he can't sit there and tell you whether it's fast or not.
I'm gonna give the
it's
defense a little bit of latitude to pursue it a little bit more. Just get to the point.
Did you gesture him or motion him to go around you?
No, sir.
Would you like to see the video again?
I would like to see it again, but my hand movements wouldn't necessarily. How can you?
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Did you gesture him?
Did you?
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh. No. Yeah, I'll have to log that because I closed it soon.
I have them.
When he hits your body with his vehicle, he hits you on which side of your body?
Again, I cannot necessarily clarify. I was hit in my body.
Let me ask.
The way it hit me, it spent me.
That's fine. You know, was it the front of your body or the rear of your body? You know the difference?
On my body, yes.
So fair to say, you can disagree if you want, but he hit the front of your body, you were facing him.
I was facing the vehicle approaching me.
You were?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why didn't you just walk into the target instead of standing in the middle of the driveway, sir?
There was no me stopping or listen. Let me clarify this. I was walking into the target, and then I already agreed and told you guys that I interacted back and forth with him as I proceeded to walk towards the target. There was no intentions
Sir,
of pursuing the target.
Here's my question. Were you afraid of him? Like what?
Afraid.
Yes or no? Were you
Yes, I was afraid of your client.
And you have an exit right behind you, right at the entrance of the target. You
Same
didn't take it, did you?
He had the same accent when he pulled from his
I'm
parking.
sorry, sir. Here was the question.
Yes, sir.
I know it was a little complicated. You had the opportunity to leave this threatening spot, walk into the target. You didn't do that, did you?
No, I didn't have that opportunity. How do I have the opportunity to do that as a vehicle's approaching me? I'm not approaching the.
Sir, I don't have a question for you right now.
All right.
You gotta just answer the question, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
It's a bit confusing the way.
Wait a
it's
minute.
asked. Questions, Your Honor. I'm sorry about that. Appreciate your patience, Your Honor.
No problem. I aim to be patient.
I appreciate
You know,
it.
sometimes it's hard. Go ahead.
Ron, thank you for your patience on this one. My apologies. Just one.
Take your time.
Sir, after you fell down, didn't you tell my client, oh, I'm gonna sue you now?
Did I say that?
Did you say that, yes or no? Yes or no?
Did I say that I was going to sue him after I was hit by a vehicle?
Yes.
I can't remember. I can't recall. Do I have no video of me saying that? If we do,
Okay.
Sir, I'm just asking you if you said.
You asked,
no recollection.
you answered the question.
And just about that, was a red news jacket.
Yes, sir.
It was a little bit baggy that you saw in the video.
Not as baggy as I consider of a coat.
You don't have any lower extremity injuries that you know of at this moment?
That I know of at this moment, I'm not sure. I'm in pain and my eye is fuzzy.
When did this happen?
This happened, I want to say, I could be wrong.
Then you didn't think it'd be important to go get checked at a doctor?
I did go to a doctor and had a checkup, and I actually had anxiety medicine prescribed to alleviate the situation.
That's like if you had any physical injuries that the doctor
There
told you.
were no extreme physical injuries to have assessed to go to an actual.
And let's talk about this, this eye injury.
Yes, sir.
That was not caused by the vehicle.
It was caused by the pepper spray.
Listen, was the eye injury, just gotta listen.
Yes, sir.
Was the eye injury caused by the vehicle? Yes or no?
Not sure.
Okay. Later, you were sprayed in the eye with pepper spray, yes?
Yes, sir.
And that's what you believe caused the eye injury, is that right?
I'm to believe it was maybe half of what caused it. I have no idea if the impact and pepper spray caused it, sir. I have to find that out.
You would agree with me that the contact was incidental from the vehicle to your body, wouldn't you?
Can you describe incidental?
Well, I'll use your words. Your words were, he brushed past. You remember saying that?
I don't.
Okay, earlier today when the prosecutor was asking for it, he said, something like this, he said, he's not going to hit me, and then he brushed past me, and it was the front driver headlight. Remember?
I remember when I had said brush past, I guess I didn't thoroughly explain. When you hit somebody in the
I asked you to thoroughly.
I was hit by the vehicle, sir. I don't understand the way you're asking. You're trying to.
Well, all right, don't scold him. Just answer the question.
Sorry, Your Honor, I didn't mean to come off that way.
Maybe that's the way you come off from situation you're on.
Counsel, now that's enough from you.
Thank you, yes, my apologies. Your words were brushed past. I'm trying to figure out the impact of the vehicle on you. Your words were brushed past.
I didn't describe that correctly then. I wasn't as thoroughly enough.
Thank you. Nothing.
Any redirect?
That'd be questions. Mr. Indron, if you wanted to explain what brush past meant. if you could
Yes.
please.
So when I say brush past, I mean if I was hit direct on impact, middle of the vehicle, I would have said he hit me. When I said brush past is because in my mind, I'm thinking the way the way I was hit on my sides, when you hit side of anything, you brush past. So if I didn't put enough detail into the brush past, that's what I meant. I was hit by the front of the vehicle.
And then you were asked a lot of questions today.
Yes.
Everything that you answered today, was that based on your perception of the events that took place that day?
Yes.
Have you seen this video before today?
No.
Okay. And then at some point in the video, we watched it, you also stated and testified that you turned around while we were heading towards the entrance of the target, and you were also on the side of that vehicle, Mr. Haddix's vehicle was on. Why did you turn around?
I could sense that I was being approached. It was my sense.
And who started the interaction at that point?
I'd say him.
And what was going on in that direction, do you remember?
There was FUs, F-flats, and that was what we were exchanging words.
Okay, even earlier than that, when you pulled into this parking spot, who initiated that interaction?
I'd say him.
Okay. And then when you testified that you were in front of this vehicle, Mr. Haddix's vehicle, did you intend to block this vehicle?
No, ma'am. There was no intentions of blocking his vehicle. As I had said, in that parking lot, when he had reversed, there's two exits. There's the one towards the front of the entrance, and there is one behind him. He had chose to approach me when he could have took the other exit.
Okay. And I just want to clarify as well, you stated earlier that you had an eye injury and then you went to the doctor.
I was to the doctor, but I didn't go to an eye specialist. Yeah, that's in the works to get that clarified.
And, I also wanted to ask, did you at any point, you said that you were pepper sprayed, did you have anything in your hand?
I had nothing in my hands.
Weapons?
No.
Nothing.
Well, one thing I did have in my hands was my phone. I had my phone in my hands. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. Any other questions within the scope of redirect?
So how big is that phone?
Average size.
Do you have that?
I don't.
Is this bigger or smaller than this iPhone?
Whether I had it or not, I don't understand what you're saying. You're asking.
You said you had a phone.
Yes, sir.
You held up this phone.
That phone is larger than mine. Thank you.
You can step down. Call your next witness. People move the bind over.
Yes, sir.
You agree this is a fact question though?
Step down to one issue.
Okay.
On the think that they had not made out that there was a specific intent for felonious assault for my client to intent to injure or threaten this gentleman. When he stood in front, we still need the specific intent. And if we look at the video at the very end, my client veers his wheel to the right. And the complaining witness kind of stays there, and he gestured, actually right before it, he gestures in. Like, okay, there's the exit. Then my client is turning the vehicle to go around. There was contact, but to that specific element, that there was specific intent to injure or put in harm. You can't be the guy putting him in harm because this guy's complaining witness stood in front of him. But for that injury, you would need a specific intent to injure him when he's trying to get into the driveway. But that's what I would say.
Any response?
Briefly, Your Honor, and as you can see in the video as well, the defendant's vehicle window was rolled down while he's having all these interactions. As testified by Mr. Andronic, none of these interactions were started by him. He's simply walking to the front of the entrance when this individual, the defendant, pulls his vehicle towards him, and at no point should this individual try to even go around the human when they're walking on top. And again, he's the one starting these interactions. So of course, Mr. Andronic is turned around listening to these interactions. He's not trying to block the vehicle. And again, even if somebody is standing.
This case should resolve, in my opinion, because clearly the victim, let's just say, helped create the situation. Nonetheless, this is a fact question. The video doesn't lie. He ran into him. It might have been slowly, but it was hard enough where he knocked him down. He committed an assault with a motor vehicle. There's a fact question on this issue. Just seems you guys should talk about this and resolve it, to be honest with you.
Look, it's all here.
Well, if I kind of ruled, if you want to try to talk.
Well, Your Honor, I did get permission from my supervisors to resolve the case. However, I was told that it would have to be on permission from the complaining witness. And so at this point, there is no already resolved. It's still asked that by building it be resolved as their court.
All right, June the 9th, it will be at 9 o'clock in the morning. Court finds probable cause exists. And like I said, I think you should at least tell them that the judge thinks that maybe they might consider redoing it for whatever it's worth. That's it. Thank you very much. June 9th, 9 o'clock, bonds continue. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Just one thing is the bond, not sure if it makes a difference. He's going to the Target store. He's not supposed to go to that Target store, but I don't know if that's, I don't think that should be it.
I'm going to continue that. He's still.
Sure.
Can't go back to that story. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Mr. Doc's out there and the defendant on Robert Briscoe. Thank you. Is Robert Briscoe out there?
I just brought the jail in. Judge, I'm not sure if this is him.
Thank you.
Is that Mr. Briscoe? Have a good day. Take care. Is that
We're still
Mr.
waiting on
Briscoe
Mr.
or is that
Doc,
Mr. Hussein? How you doing, Deputy?
Hello, Judge McNally. I'm not doing Briscoe down here. He'll be on at a different camera. I just switched out Mr. Scott Parkhurst and put him right here. So let me call upstairs and tell them that you all are waiting on Briscoe right now so they can get him on that camera.
Yeah, Briscoe and who's the other? Hussein? And I don't know why I got Parker. Do you?
I got Scott Parkhurst as well, Judge McNally. He was added from Judge Hessen.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
See,
Who
right
are
here.
you, sir? in
That
this
might be
interview?
Mr. Briscoe.
I'm Mr. Briscoe. Is
Oh, so
Mr. Doc's back here yet?
No, not yet.
All right, so you did.
All right, who do we have here then? Let's get all these files in here and I can get them all out of here.
Mr. Parkhurst still needs to speak with Mr. Graziani. He's talking to Mr. Hussein.
Okay. So
And then that's the other one that's up, Judge McNally, that's at the little room door. That's Mr. Briscoe right there, Robert Briscoe in the other room.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much. I've got James' file here too. Here we go with who's
I'm sorry, who, Judge?
this? The guy that
Oh,
was
Miss-
on the forum.
He's in a breakout room with Mr. Graziani.
Okay, so I've got that one. I've got Briscoe here. This is Mr. Parkhurst, though. One of them. What's this
And he
gentleman's name in the middle
He needs
again?
to talk to Mr. Graziani, Mr. Parkhurst.
I remember what Parkhurst was for.
We're back to you. You might come back here.
Parkhurst is a pretrial.
He'll be right back. Like 2 minutes left. Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna wait right here while they take care of this.
Judge, is Attorney Dobbs back on?
No, he's not back yet.
You're gonna give him a call so we can.
I would love it.
So I'll have him try and get a hold of him and sign for that one, and then.
That would be perfect.
And then the other one, the Hussein one, those are both Norse cases. So if you want me to grab her after for those ones, I can, and then.
Why don't you call Mr. Doc's right now? Mr. Graziani's in a breakout room with somebody and we'll go from there.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to. Are you ready on,
Rashad, who's the fake judge?
okay, Mashad Hussein,
Yes, sir.
but he's not here now, is he, Lisa?
He should be I have him on the
He's-
screen. I have him.
He's in a breakout room. I'm moving him right now.
Thank
Good.
you so much.
People against,
I think I gave you the file.
I have it.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
Mashad Hussein, this is 26B 711-738. In your appearance, Mr. Graziani.
John Graziani, appearing on behalf of Rashad Hussein. Good afternoon, staff and judge. Judge, I've had the opportunity to talk with Mr.
Wait, I gotta wait for Mr. Hussein to come in here. We gotta wait for Mr. Hussein. He's
I had to close the breakout rooms. He wouldn't move out.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
There we go.
No problem. Mr. Hussein, good morning. You can have a seat. And you need to be unmuted. So if you don't know how to do that, there you go. Thank you. Your name?
Mashoud Hussein.
So we're adjourning this, right?
Yes, we're adjourning it, Judge, and I just want to make sure on the record that it appears that there was a $7,500 bond, 10%. Am I correct, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, I was about to ask for a teller, but the way that wonderful Wayne County system works, he'll be there for about 2 or 3 days. He has indicated to me that he will be able to come up with the money. I believe today I spoke with a brother briefly. And can you just read the terms and conditions of that bond, Judge?
The terms and conditions of the bond are no contact with Kaylee Fondo, no abusive, intimidating or assaultive behavior toward the victim, no contact with prosecution witnesses. This is Judge Hessen's writing. It looks like not to enter premises. Is it 22039 Latour in Huron Township until confirmed complaining witnesses has vacated the property? Is that right, Lisa? Is that what the bond condition is?
That's correct.
And then not to possess firearms or dangerous weapons not required to obtain a tether though, and not to be within 3 miles of the victim, her residence or place of employment.
Judge, excuse me, is he required to obtain a tether with that in addition to the $750?
Correct. Not
You're
to-
gonna have to do that, Mr. Hussein, so,
You better get that taken care of real quick because they're not gonna be able to fit you as soon as you post the bond, sir. So. gotta-
what would I be, so it would be $750 and tether?
I'm sorry, it's $750. And then once you post that, they're gonna get you in line, so to speak, to fit you with a tether. And it sometimes doesn't happen as quickly as any of us wanted to.
Would it not be today? Or
I don't know, man. I'm not working there. Sometimes it takes 3-4 days. Let me just ask this. Where is Miss, is this, who's this again? Is this Nora? Who's the prosecutor in this case?
that's Nora's.
Call in Nora, will you, John? Does your client have a criminal history?
Judge, there's a current issue that exists up north, I believe, in Mount Pleasant. Is that correct, Mr. Hussein?
Yes, I believe.
And what is that issue, sir?
No.
It was a CCW charge, I believe.
And he also has a domestic from March the 20th that I don't see a judicial segment on out of Macomb County.
Is there also a domestic violence charge against you, even though it may not have been adjudicated, Mr. Hussein?
Yes, Your Honor, but that's between me and my brother, and we kind of cleared that out. We just I haven't been able to,
All right, listen,
That's enough.
listen. I'm gonna continue the bond. That's what I'm gonna do. Judge Hessen looked into this at the time, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue the bond subject to those terms. And I hope you can post it, and I hope that they will release you, and we're gonna adjourn it. How long do you want? 2 weeks?
Judge, 2 weeks.
We're gonna do it June the 9th at what time, Jen?
If it's possible at about 10:30, because I'll start to turn on.
Well, this is Judge Hessen's. Is this Judge Hessen's case or
No.
mine?
It's yours. She just did the arraignment.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we can do it in the
9:45.
morning. What time?
9:45.
At 9:45. Okay? And that's what I, thank you. Now, do I have Briscoe over there now? Are you on Briscoe?
I am not on Briscoe, I'm on.
We get all, find out, Ms. Alloway, if this, Asmaro got a hold of Mr. Docs.
Mr. Graziani needs to see Mr. Parkhurst.
Yes, in fact, that was the next thing I'm doing. And
She get a hold of Mr. Docs?
yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Would you find out if she got a hold of Mr. Docs? And that is Mr. Briscoe right there, right?
Yes, I just put Mr. Parkhurst in a breakout room for Mr. Graziani.
Right. And my afternoon docket starts at what time? 1?
1 o'clock.
Ms. Asmaro, did you get a hold of Mr. Docs? I need Ms. Asmaro in here, please.
I'm coming in.
Thank you. Hmm. Deputy judges never waited for me like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how times have changed. How times have changed. People, I need to know, did you get hold of Mr. Dox?
I didn't get a hold of him.
Well, I'm not going to wait for him. Robert James Briscoe, 24T7002091. Mr. Briscoe, your name?
Robert Briscoe.
So they wanted to adjourn this for a week to consider an offer. Your lawyer was to be back here at noon. I'm not waiting for him. I'd like to get out of here for half an hour before I start my 1 o'clock docket. I'm just telling you, your preliminary exam will be June the 2nd at 11, okay? June the 2nd. Okay?
Okay.
Have a good day.
Judge, wait,
Wait,
did you say June the 2nd at 11?
Or the 9.
You're leaving early that day.
Oh. Oh,
I think this
We
one for me felt publicly, that's why we didn't mention BCC as well.
well, then let's make it at 8:30. Tell Mr. Dox he has to be here at 8:30, okay? I'm not gonna wait for him either. Listen, you gotta tell him too, I'm not waiting for him. I'm working half a day and I'm not gonna be running down lawyers.
Judge, are we doing an exam on the 2nd, or are we? It's
You're
just
doing an exam.
This judge, I'm sorry. This day is just a mess. This is Judge Hessen's case, so we can do 11. Because you're leaving early.
Fine. So my apologies. Give me back the file, John.
Is there any way?
Hang on one second. Just please. Just wait 1 second. I want you to state your name. I don't even think I had to state your name.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Not to the other round, but
I don't care. I don't care what they do. They want it June the 2nd at 11. Do you guys want to?
the 2nd, and then we have the exam.
Where's Mr. Dox at? I mean, really, it would take him 30 seconds and he wants me to wait for him.
That's what we were discussing, just because.
Well, I know what they were discussing. I don't care what you guys were discussing. The point is I am tired of waiting for lawyers. I'm tired of waiting for lawyers. And I think I'm not the only judge in the county that feels that way. Oh, really? 11 a.m., June 2nd. You guys figure it out. I don't know what to set it for, Jennifer. I'm not going to have him waive rights without his lawyer here. I'm setting it for an exam. June 2nd, 11 o'clock. If you guys want to resolve it before then, you can.
Thank you.
Get a hold of Judge Hessen's office. Thanks, Deputy. Have a good day. Good luck to you, Mr. Briscoe.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, now let's do Parkhurst if we're ready.
Do you want me to have more?
Yeah, Jennifer, would you notify Mr. Dox of what I did? I'm telling him I would have appreciated it if he would have gotten here at 12 o'clock. I mean, these guys think that
I'll send him the message letting him know as well.
I get it, but you know,
I only.
Scott Paul Parkhurst, 260-705-436. All right, your name, Mr. Parkhurst?
My name's Scott Parkhurst, Your Honor.
John Groff, standing attorney on behalf of Mr. Parkhurst.
Judge Hessen's, right?
That's correct.
I don't think she's going to appreciate, you guys aren't asking to move the trial till
No,
after.
Judge, let me explain very briefly. I'm involved in the misdemeanor matter. There's a separate trial that arose out of this unfortunate allegation.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
I'm asking for an adjournment. This has been a continuing.
That's fine, but how long? 1 week?
1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, Judge. It doesn't make any difference because essentially what's going to happen is it'll end up getting credit for time served, even though it's a one-year misdemeanor. This is an old case and it's frustrating.
March 13th.
Josh, I don't know what else we can do.
Well, I'll adjourn it for 2 weeks, okay?
That's fine, sir.
And we'll set it for June the 9th. And what time do you want me to set that for, Lisa?
1 o'clock.
Thank you so much.
Remember, if that's the day I'm gone,
No, that's the 2nd.
boy, I'm losing my mind.
I know, I'm
June
losing
9th,
it too.
June 9th at 1 o'clock.
Lisa, thank you so much for.
Good luck to you, Mr. Parkhurst. I'm going to adjourn
Thank
this
you.
for 2 weeks for you, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There will be another one over here. In case I should stay.
But I'm done right now, right?
Okay, yeah, you're done. You're done whenever you want to be done.
Thank you. All right. We're gonna go to lunch. I'll be back 1:20, 25. So we just didn't have to wait.
I have to go to my nice to meet you. I'll share come back tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
We'll have a chance to talk about this. Thank you.
You can probably go out the normal way.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.